I never took off the drops. Yeah, guys. Yeah, this is raw from drops. I never took off the drops. I never remember this, guys. This is raw from drops. I never took off the drops. Guys, this is raw from I never took off the drops. I never took off the drops.
Yo dudes, we're here. Let's get it on. Chaka Khan, the first monument of the year, guys. Milano Sanremo World Tour Racing. This is the 117th Milan Sanremo from Pavia to Sanremo. Today we're going to be banging out. We're going to be in the bang zone. It's going to be bang time for 298 kilometers. Dudes, we've already covered 179 kilometers right now. They've already been racing for 4 full banging hours. Let's rock. Situation right now, dudes, is there's been a breakaway all day long. We got these 9 dudes in the front. You know, I'm going to say the Pro Series teams here. Let's take a look at them right here. Bardiani's up in the mix. Who else do we got up there? I think these guys are rocking the throwback jersey. So this is Team Polti Visit Malta. Guys, there was a post on Facebook. Dudes, I don't even know what I look like today. How we looking? Let me go back to my OBS for a second, guys. Make sure I'm actually on screen. There I am. Seem to be a little bit too low down, don't I? Let's just let Colin hover right there. Guys, I've been kind of messing with the camera a little bit here, trying to get me situated a little bit better. And that's because we are also rocking Tour Tracker today. So let's see how this looks over here, guys. What I like about Tour Tracker is when I jumped on the race this morning, well, dudes, you know me, up by 4 a.m. every day. The race actually started at 10 after 3 in the morning. Mountain Standard Time here. Inland, of course, at Pavia. That's where they started. They came south. Well, there was a neutral start too. They came south, hit the coastline, and that's where things get so epically scenic here in Italy. We're now heading in a southwesterly direction. We've got our 9 riders out front with 116.9 kilometers to go. And we have 164 riders chasing. They are controlling this all the way. Yeah, it's the Team Polti Visit Malta, guys. They're riding, looks like a 70s jersey. I think I saw something on Facebook about it last night. Team Polti Visit Malta, one of the Pro Series teams. So we'll jump back over here. Let's just see what's going on. Dudes, I haven't even got my live chat open yet. Messaging my good friend here. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? Let's see here. Okay, dudes, just pulling this up right now. Bang, bang, bong. Get the volume down, and we'll get the brightness up here. Just get the light bright on my face, on my shiny forehead. Charles Todd Sullivan for Prez. Charles Todd Sullivan for Prez 2028. Dude, who are you? Who's this guy? New guy to the channel here. Dude, welcome aboard. I've been to Malta. Malta was an important location in World War II, guys, for the Commonwealth British Forces stationed there. First, can we congratulate Tom Pidcock on a great victory in the other Milan race earlier this week? Yeah, dudes, was that Danilith? No, Danilith was in Belgium. Dudes, let's do that too. Guys, you know I like doing a quick review. We got a long ways to go, guys. It's basically the last hour of this race that is absolutely epic. I'd only planned to come on 2 hours before the finish. And so, yeah, we got a little ways to go with you guys. So the race that Dave is talking about here, guys, I know which race it is. I can't believe I can't remember. Here, Tom Pidcock. This is how we're going to find out. So yeah, Milano Torino. Yeah, this race has been around since 1876. 106 running of it. Remember, there'd be times when World War II, World War One, and just times when things weren't that well in Italy, where they just shut down the racing altogether. There was just no money for it. Tom Pidcock won that over Tobias Haaland Johansson. Primoz is in the mix. Giulio Palazzari. Kian Uterbrooks. This might be his second race back. Yeah, see, no, first race back. Got a 5th place in his first race back. He crashed out of Comunitat Valenciana. Someone else I've been talking to recently just was in Valencia last year on a bike trip. Forget the name. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, so that was Tom Pidcock winning that. Then we also had the Danilith race. That would be Jasper Philipsen. So that's what it was. There was a big crash, I think, less than 3Ks to the finish at Milano Torino. That race, I think, was on Wednesday. And they were talking about, well, how's Jasper going to look after crashing out? It was funny. They were talking about Jasper for this race for Milan Sanremo. I'm like, oh, yeah, P.S., by the way, P.P.P.P.P.S. He just won a race in between. So whoever wrote that article, I think it was like Cycling Magazine or something. Yeah, he just won a race in between. So he won that. Dylan Groenewegen won a race. I forget which one that was. And the bad news for Colin today is, yeah, there's Dylan right there. Bradeen Kokside Classic 1 Pro. I forgot to do my picks for VeloGames, guys. I forgot to do my picks for VeloGames, Milano Sanremo. I jumped on right after Danilith. This is for the Sixes series. Sorry, I'm goobering in my mouth right now. And I jumped on that day. I got to get my picks in for Milan Sanremo. MVDP, MVDP, MVDP. Just pick them for every spot. And it was too early. Then I kind of forgot. And then I've been busy doing some real estate, doing some property management. That would have been Thursday. Yesterday, I spent quite a bit of time doing some contracts. And then yesterday at 4:30, 4 o'clock, Addison came by to steal some wood from the acreage. To have a little bonfire in her backyard. And I gave her a fire ring, too, to take, like one of those cages, you know, to have a little fire in your backyard. For you city folks that don't get to experience the country. And skadoosh. You got it, boys. You got it. Yeah, man, the scenery here is fantastic on the Italian coastline. Like, man, how do you get to live here? How do you get to live here? It's also extra epic when you got a camera flying around like this, doing the full 360 rotation of your house. Wow, that's so awesome, dudes. Guys, I'm trying to get the camera set up a little bit different. So what I've done is I'm trying to look more on at the camera. You folks out there, I know before I was always like this, you know, because I'm just looking at a little screen. So I've kind of got my phone up like a little bit higher now. I'm kind of looking over my phone at the race here. Command center over here. Don't forget, dudes, you're watching Inside Cycling World. We are inside the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance and training excellence right here, guys. This is where it all goes down. Wind tunnels in the background. You know, we got dietitians over here. Sports doctors are over there. I just do whatever I feel like. So, dudes, Milan Sanremo, it's going off right now. The women are almost done. Let's have a look at this one here, guys. Looks like Nikola Noskova for Cofidis women's team just got caught. Puck Pieterse is on the attacks, guys. I know this one's streaming too. You know what, dudes? I'm doing it. The men, we still got a little ways to go here, so let's just back up the Brinks truck to the garage. You know, let's just back it right up. That means you make a lot of money, just so you know, okay? If you're backing the Brinks truck up to the garage, you're making lots of money. It's just coming right in. Just back up the Brinks truck. There's no Brinks truck being backed up to my house these days. We're working on it though, guys. Let's get the channel growing. Everyone like the channel, share the channel, do whatever. Hey guys, and for all you dudes that are here, all 21 of you right now, let's grow this, dudes. Okay, hang on. I got to catch up here, guys. Gadoosh. Women are 7K from the finish. That's Drew. So, guys, I'm on the women's race now. Right now, there's 5 women in this front group. I'm going to figure out who is Lottie Kopecky, Naomi Rugg, Puck Pieterse, Eleonora Camilla Gasparini, and Dominika, Polish lady. Can't say her last name. When your name starts with a W and an L, I can't even say it. It's probably like an N or something, or a G. Man, I love the finish into Milan Sanremo race. It's so epic. The speeds on the descents. Guys, Jasper Stuyvens, I was looking a few years ago, in the last 5 race victories on this descent had the highest speed. Like far and away so much faster. Even faster than what Matty rode it when he used that dropper seat. 5 racers here going to the finish line right now. The peloton's only 5 seconds back at the women's race, guys. 5 seconds back. And ladies and dudes, let me get caught up. Eddie keeps saying there's live streams. Dudes, I don't think anyone can see it except you. It's probably Geo whatever. So you can see it because you're in Malaysia. I bet you no one in Europe can see what you're talking about. Zaosex is back. Let's go. Drew's cheering on Puck. Puck's pretty easy to identify here. Man, they're on those final switchbacks. There's 3 switchbacks, 2, but you know the 3 roads go back and forward. They're bombing down the hill right now, guys. 4.3 Ks to go away to the finish here on Flow Bikes. Let's make sure I'm absolutely live. I am. Don't believe 3.7 here. It's probably somewhere in between. What a finish. Actually, it's a pretty sketchy finish too here, guys. Like, this is high speed, 70, 72, 73 K an hour on these descents. And there's drop-offs everywhere. You're going to end up in someone's backyard or someone's parking spot. Puck riding second right now. Probably Lottie on the front. No, Lottie's riding fourth wheel right now. Last 5 kilometers downhill. And then with it looks like 2 kilometers to go, all flat. All flat. This is where a few years ago, Maddie was like riding the gutter, riding the curb. Like, he could have had an epic, brutal crash. Guys, 3rd coffee of the day. I think I managed to sleep till about 4:30 this morning. Dudes, it takes 1 cider. And Colin over at Inside Cycling World is out like a light. One. That's all it takes, guys. Yeah, dudes, four clicks to go here. And we've got, it says Dominica's doing the point. Yeah, Dominica just radio to the mic. Lottie's calling to the other ladies. Come on. Rotate, girls. Rotate. I'm not doing all the work. You want to win this race, get your butts up here and put in some pedal work. She just gave them one of these. Like, come on, rotate. I'm not going to pull you to the finish. And I like seeing that. We need a boss up front. Team boss. Yeah, get it. Get it, Lottie. Yeah, still an epic racer. Lottie Kopecky here. Let's take a look at Lottie for a second here. Great pictures, by the way. This is the team that I noticed they updated all their pictures. So you can actually see what these riders look like. Lottie Kopecky, 30 years old. Very good chance of winning this race. Just won Danilith through the week. We did see that, guys. So there was a men's and women's Danilith. She came in 7th at Trofeo Alfredo Binda, 5-time winner of the Giro d'Italia way back in the day, guys. I think he had a stretch of like from 1925 through 1930, 26 through 30, whatever it was. Alfredo Binda from yesteryear. I think he won a couple stages of the Tour de France as well. So on the front right now, Dominica's doing most of the work. A little quick elbow flick here to Naomi Rugg. Naomi comes to the front right now. I wonder if it's just actually Naomi. It's just spelt that way because I keep saying Naomi. Naomi Rugg. Naomi Rugg. Come on, some Swiss people. Just crucify me here. Tell me I'm saying it wrong. And I'll just ignore you. Does Puck have a chance here? Absolutely, dude. I think Puck's got a chance. Group 2 is not that far back here, guys. 8 seconds, it's saying. Looks like Dominica's pushing now. Lottie's going with her. Naomi leaving a bit of a gap. That might hang a couple of the other riders out at the back. All back together now, guys. All back together. We're in our final kilometer, dudes. Final kilometer here for the ladies coming up. And there's a chasing group coming right now. Says 8 seconds. They better get organized back there if they want to try to bring this one back. 700 meters to go. Dominica doing all the pulling. Lottie Kopecky sitting in 2nd place. Naomi, Puck. And then we got Eleonora Camilla Gasparini out of the saddle now. They're all jumping out of the saddle. That was Eleanor actually on the back, just getting back on after that last corner. Peloton chasing. They're flying around that final corner here. Dominica putting in all the work here. She is for UAE. Eleanor's here. Let's take a look at Eleanor quickly. A little bit of a sprint on her. Dominica. I think Dominica does have a sprint. It doesn't show as good, but I've seen her finish, I think, top 3 to sprint at the Tour de France Femmes. Lorena Vibas is quite a ways back, guys. I think they've let this one go a little bit too far. I can see Lorena with her white shorts sitting in the background there. Big sprint now from Lottie Kopecky. Naomi's trying to go. Puck's trying to go as well. Dominica just shuts it down. Eleanor's coming up on the right side. Naomi Rugg is trying to get past Lottie here. Trying to no avail. Lottie Kopecky, 30-year-old, wins it. Dominica did all the work into the finish there. And the best of the rest will probably be... Well, it looked like Lorena, but it was another rider there. Lorena gives a nice fist pump to the air. And we're going to see why she's doing that, because her teammate, Lottie Kopecky, just won the race. Lottie Kopecky wins the race. Lorena comes in second in the group sprint, following close behind. So it's Lottie Kopecky at the finish line. Oh, I love these aggressive hand slaps at the finish line. Let's go, ladies. Let's go. I love these athletes. Yep. Hand slaps. Here's your drink. Get the cherry juice into you. Naomi Rugg comes in second. Puck would have been third there in that sprint, guys, and then probably Eleonora. Dominica just shut it down. She was probably trying to do a bit of a lead out, bit of work for Eleonora Camilla Gasparini here. Of course, she's going to get full name pronunciation every time. Dave's asking, does anyone remember the Archie's comic character, Little Lotta? I don't know if I do, Dave. I don't know if I remember. Alfredo had the leather toe straps named after him. Binda straps. Drew, I didn't know that. Binda straps. Okay. Eddie's saying, I think there are a crash and homicide on live stream YouTube. The camera did not show it. Dude, if there was, it's way behind this. It's not in the action. It's not at the front, the tip of the spear here. Watching the replay, Dominica pulls all the way. Puck launches first. Puck launches first. The other ladies must have heard her, or must have been just the right time, because Naomi and Lottie go at the same time. Eleonora got third, I think. She does come around Puck. So it's Lottie coming first. Naomi did a good job of moving up on Lottie's left rear wheel, but couldn't overtake her. Eleonora and Puck. So 1, 2, 3. Lottie, Naomi, Eleonora Camilla Gasparini, and Puck Petersay in fourth place. Guys, jumping back to the men's race quickly. We don't want to miss any of that. So pretty awesome sprint finish there for Lottie. I'm going to jump out again here and get back to the men's event. See where Mr. MVDP is. Milan Sanremo, English. Here we go, guys. There it is. There it is on screen right now. It's on screen. So we still got our 9 riders in the break. 5-minute gap, though. Someone just mentioned that here. LMF 25, Whitley Bay. Guys, who's betting on who today? What are the odds? Man, if you're betting on MVDP or Mr. Pogacar, you're going to have to throw down a lot of cash to win anything. A lot of cash. The odds, I think... I was seeing Mattieu like 6-4, 6-5, things like that. Oh, looking at the cruise ship here in the port of Savona. Wow, Italy. Come on. Like, come on. Impressive. Okay, on the coffee, guys. On the coffee. Got a 5-minute break here. So, dude's been off for a little bit here. I think our last race we did was last Sunday. I hate being off that long. Really throws me off my game, but I think I'm on today. I think I'm on, guys. Yeah, we all know what Puck was yelling there. Dave's asking, Pogi, MDVP show, or an outsider? Guys, like odds, you got to look at MVDP is the odds-up favorite. Pogi is right there. They've got Ghana because Ghana's placed, I think, top 3 twice. Jasper Philipsen has to be in that group. Guys, we're going to do this here quickly for you, okay? So let's just take a look at the previous winners. We got Mattieu last year, Jasper the year before in that very close sprint. Mattieu in 2023. Maddie with his dropper seat descent in 2022. Jasper Stuyven, I was talking earlier, very, very fast descent after the Poggio into the finish line. Wout way back in 2020. Mikhail Kwiatkowski per here. Vincenzo Nibali long retired. Julian might be here. I haven't even looked yet. Dudes, here's something I want you to do too. Please do this for me. I shared it on Facebook this morning, and I want you to go over to, if you're on Facebook, I want you to go over and please do this for me. Go over to the Cycling Network. You'll see me there. That's my good friend Fireworks. His name's Brian. He's from Brooklyn, and he writes some really, really good race articles. Posted a bunch of them. I haven't even read them all. He's really into the background of the races. And it's great because me and him, I was on the way to a listing last night at 4:30. And, dude, I had a really busy day yesterday. Really busy day, just flying all day long. And a lot of paperwork, fixing things, corrections. Things weren't signed right. Okay, send it to me again. I got to fix this for you. On my way to my listing at 4:30, me and Brian, Fireworks, fire. You got the fire, right? He says, when I messaged him, he goes, dude, sounds like you've been hanging out with a lot of Jamaicans. I'm like, maybe so. But yeah, Faya, F-Y-A-H, works. But his Facebook page is called The Cycling Network. I want you to go over there and I want you to join. Please do that. Join me there. He's growing it now, and there's so much good content there for such a small little page right now. So let's try to grow it. Let's give it a little push, guys. Let's push it up. Just like we did to Inside Cycling World, dudes. Yeah, super cool, dude. And fire. You can, dude, send me an audio message anytime. And, dude, that applies to everyone. Probably the best way to do it, guys, is if you want to message me directly, I think the best way to probably do it now I'm learning is probably Instagram. Dudes, jump on Instagram. Inside Cycling World's there. Guys, I'm not really trying to promote my page. It's just an easy way that you can hit the microphone button and send me a message. You can just send me a recording. It's weird that I don't hear what anyone else's voices sound like. It's just my voice. But yeah, send me a message there and I'll respond to anyone that messages me. Yeah, hard to look beyond MVDP or Pogi, exactly. Azaosex is saying Pogi, but will be interesting for sure with a headwind. Dude, let's take a look at the weather right now. Okay, so kilometer 200. I need kilometer 300 because we're going to kilometer 298. Winds, yeah, it is coming out of the south-southwest, isn't it? And they'll be heading in a westerly direction, guys. At the finish line here, I'm going to show you right here over in Tour Tracker. Here's their location right now. So the wind's coming out of the south-southwest, yeah, so yeah, it would basically be a headwind. What you need to see, you guys, here's our important points of the race right here. We've got the Cipressa, which comes at 276.3 kilometers, 5.6 kilometers long at 4.1% gradient. Now, these aren't brutal climbs. You know what, guys? These are not hard climbs for these dudes at all. I could do these climbs. And I'm just an old amateur cyclist. But it's the intensity that they climb them, though. They're climbing like 37, 38 kilometers an hour. That's how fast dudes like me ride on the flats. Kind of all out. The big one is the Poggio, guys. This is where the race really takes off. The Poggio here. Summit here, 3.7 kilometers. It's 3.7 kilometers to the finish. Nope. It's about 6 and a bit kilometers to the finish. The race is 298 kilometers long, and the top here is at 292.4 kilometers. You can see here on this map, this red stuff is the climb. So they kind of go through these switchbacks, so it's going to be really hard through here. It's going to level off in this blue stuff. It's going to kick again, get to the top, and then it's just a bomb down into the finish line. So no guts, no glory here, guys. No guts, no glory. Finish line, going past the marina here. Wow, awesome. I love this. Such good stuff, guys. So let's just jump back here now to the actual race itself. I've been going for 421 kilometers. Dudes, we still have 101 kilometers to go. Still. Woo! Yeah, so guys, right about now, I think we're roughly probably about 2 hours to the finish right now, believe it or not. And actually, it was a bit longer than last year. I think last year's was only 286 kilometers. So hopefully people start filtering in. Yeah, so there will be a headwind. Paul could sneak in. That's what Dave's saying. Yeah, LMF. If a sprinter can survive, then it'll go for my boy from Darlington, Matty Brennan. So, guys, why don't we take a look at some of the teams here? We'll do that quickly. Yep, here. Where's Brennan? Matty Brennan. Am I where am I? You know, I'm on the right race. Matty Brennan's not here. Why is Matty Brennan not here? We've got Wout van Aert, Eduardo Ruffini, Victor Kampenaerts, Owen Dool, Matteo Jorgensen, Timo Kyluk, and Christophe Laporte. Here's Taddy. I saw Jan Christian and... Wow, I thought I saw a different name this morning. Okay, dudes, I'm going to have to start checking some stuff out here. Yeah, that is a start list. Okay. Here's Matty Mahoric, won a few years back on that massive descent into the finish line. Brian Coquard's here. Aaron Buru for decathlon. Tobias Lund Anderson. That's the big name there. There's Paul Lipiera. Jordan Labrosse. EF Education. Luke Lamperti. Casper Askren. Nice team here. Here's Ghana. He will be the favorite for the Ineos Grenadiers. You can probably see here. Do they show it? Yeah. 2 times he's been second at Milano Sanremo. Last year and 2023. So that's the thing to remember, guys. Taddy's here. 2 guys finished ahead of him last year. And you can find pictures online where you can see Taddy in the background. Like, ugh, that was hard. I wonder if it's the length of the race that kind of hurts him, that he doesn't have that ultimate finishing kick. Got Alpecin Premier Tech doing all the work on the front right now, guys. All the work on the front. Mads Pedersen's here too, guys. Interesting seeing him back. I didn't expect him back this soon. Mads Pedersen would have a very good chance of doing well here. However, he's probably not in total race form again yet. He's not on full-fledged, full Mads. He's not 100% Mads yet. So I don't think he'll be at the very front at the end here. Now, Mr. Vanderpool, this guy is on form. This guy is on form right now. You always see him do super, super well at the beginning of the year, and then his form kind of just, is still really good. He'll still probably try to win a stage at the Tour de France this year. And actually, I don't even see him lined up for the Tour de France yet in his program. They haven't announced that yet. But he's capable of winning a stage at a Grand Tour. We're going to bounce back, guys, into here. And we'll just chill here. I'm going to catch up in the chat. Drew's saying 5:13 gap. By which kilometer to go will that come down to below 2 minutes? Yeah, guys, where does phase 2 start? Where does phase 2 start? Did they just let them dangle all the way? I got to think when we start hitting these small climbs, Capo, Servo, Berta, and it looks like Melee maybe. Here, dudes, I know what to do. Yeah, it is Melee. So Capo Melee comes at kilometer 246, Servo, and then Berta. Those are just the warm-ups to the Cipressa, and then the Poggio. The Poggio di Sanremo. I think a Poggio is just a hill, guys. I think that's all it really means. Just their name for a little climb. I think there's Poggios everywhere. It's not just one Poggio. That's why they say it's the Poggio di Sanremo. So that comes at 294, and then the race will finish at 298 kilometers. Coming back to PCS here. Let's do a little refresh here, make sure we're good to go. Catch up in the chat. Then we're going to take a look at what's coming up, dudes. Yeah, so I butchered my VeloGames picks because I tried to do them right after Danilith, which was Wednesday. I think I did good at Danilith, I think. But I think Tom Schenk won the week, or this week's race. He might be leading overall, I'm not too sure, for our small league. And so I tried to get into that one too early, and then I just forgot about it. I laid on the couch last night, looking for sports. I couldn't find any sports to watch last night. Dave asking, depending on team orders, how about Del Toro taking top stuff? I know, right? I know. The only thing I could think is that, let's say it's Del Toro and Pogi going to the finish. I bet you there would be team orders saying, no, you got to let Pogi win. You got to let him win. Because he has to cement his legacy. He's never won this race. Any true GOAT, there's been so many GOATs. Any true GOAT wins Milan Sanremo. So he's got to win this race. Okay, so there's Eddie is saying Jan Christian. I did see that early this morning, guys. I saw a picture that said Jan Christian crashed out earlier. It did say there was another rider with him too. I thought it was Orlus Alior, but I don't even see him in the start list. So maybe they identified that rider wrong. I thought it was two. Maybe that's weird. Okay, maybe I'm just mistaking him for another rider. There was two riders there. Maybe the picture showed two UAE riders, so I just assumed it was two UAE riders. But yeah, Jan Christian's out and one other rider here. It's a Movistar rider. Okay, that's why. I just saw two white jerseys. It was two UAE riders. Aliwar must have been off to the side. And so I just assumed it was two UAE riders that rode. And, okay, so Joe Mercado. Dude, Joe's back. Hi from Chicago. My 41st Milan Sanremo. Good luck, Del Toro. Yeah, dude, could you imagine if Del Toro beat Pogi on a race Pogi's never been able to win? Ooh, I'd like that. I really would. Mads could be super domestique for Giulio Ciccone. And Dave's asking, what do you know, Joe? Eddie's saying Joe must be the same age as Colin. Yeah, probably roughly, dude. Just that awesome age when you're fully dominant, confident, and rocking in the world, guys. Rocking in the world. Dawn saying 298 kilometers? Dude, I would be numb for a month after that ride. That far. Dude, I know. This is a hard race. You know, I think if this race was like... It's crazy to say this. If this race was 100 kilometers shorter, maybe Pogi could win that. Maybe it's just a little too far for him. You know? Like, maybe it's just that little bit too far. I think Paris-Roubaix... Guys, fill in if you can. I think Paris is right around 250 Ks. And Pogi's been very, very close to winning that. The Forte San Giacomo, built around 1757, later used by Napoleon Bonaparte's French soldiers during the War of the Alps and the First Italian Campaign at the end of the 18th century. Common knowledge, guys, for all of us here. Just kidding. 96.3 Ks to go, guys. We're right down on the coastline here in Italy. I'll give you another shot here as to where we're at, dudes. Let's just back this baby up. Back up that Brinks truck, guys. Back up the Brinks truck. Oh, man, we got a ways to go here. Okay, this is where we're at, guys. Here's the gap. It's a 5-minute gap right now between these two groups. The TV breakaway has been out there for quite a while today. Wout's having a little talk here with one of the Alpecin boys. See if we can figure out who that is. Number 7 for Alpecin. It's for Stringay. I swear, I was just going to say I think it's for Stringay. This guy's a CX rider all through the winter, so I'm really familiar looking at him. What's funny about Emilio Verstringay is that in the wintertime in CX, he rode teammate to Mathieu van der Poel, Tibor Del Grosso, and all the boys you see here. Del Grosso not here. In the wintertime, he is on an opposing team. He is in Creeland Cordon. That's his CX team. So it's interesting to see the dynamics when they're out there CX racing. They're just going full guns. There's no, okay, Mathieu, I'm going to let you win. It's not like that. They're all racing for the win. Yeah, 185 miles. Pogi will attack in the last 40K. Yeah, guys, you got to think, like, let's have a quick look here again. Yeah, it's going to be, I could see some early attacks going on some of these early little kicks. But yeah, it's probably going to wait a little bit. By kilometer 240, things are going to be, by kilometer 260, things are going to be insane here. Absolutely insane. I'll probably be drinking instant coffee at that point. Not a warm race either, guys. It's only 13 degrees Celsius out there. Yeah, I like the yellow, green, and the little blue and red accents on the Pulte Visit Malta. I actually like their retro jersey better. Here's a little shot of Isaac Del Toro. UAE Team Emirates XRG, wearing number 213. There's a nature break going on, guys. Yeah, nature break. So you got a bunch of cyclists coming by and just taking a leak on your front driveway. This is essentially what's going on here. There's people sitting over here watching these guys go to the bathroom. How insane is this? But dudes, they've been going for 4.5 hours. I've definitely taken nature breaks mid-bike ride. And I was, dudes, there's a video on the channel, and my friend Neil over at the Muckers Worldwide just brought it up before. He goes, yeah, that little light hill climb we did that one day. And I'm like, it kind of went right over my head. I'm like, oh man, you mother. I woke up at 2 o'clock, and I think it was 10 after 2 I woke up. And I jumped into, actually it might have been 10 to 2. At 2 o'clock in the morning, this is 9 o'clock in the morning in the UK, they were doing Mount Lemon, virtually. So I jumped into it. And yeah, I had to take a break halfway. Yeah, dude, I was barely awake. I didn't even have one sip of coffee. I think I had one sip of coffee. I came down with the coffee to get on my bike. Okay, dudes, let's just get through the chat here. How much is the Peloton going to allow? It's 552 right now. That's insane. 552 is the gap. I can also see Pogi working for Del Toro if he's not happy with his form. Eddie's saying look at result. Eddie, which result do you want me to look at? No results here yet. We do have results for women. Sylvain Dillier has been on the front for 200 kilometers. Guys, which race are we guys talking about? Sylvain Dillier. So in this group, we have Marcellucci, Terozzi, Malesi, Moro, Perron, Lozano, Prost, Belletta, and Maestri. Okay, Yeah, Pogi appears to be the type that would not being like gifted a race like this one. Mother Cramden. If a goat must win, Milan Sanremo should win all the monuments and certainly should win all the Grand Tours as well, which means there is only one goat. I'm assuming Mother Cramden, we're talking about Eddie, Mr. Merckx. Missed the lineup change, so you're saying there's a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. Dave saying I am very common. Okay, Mother saying says, I think you're off track, Repoggy. He struggles to win this because the race is too easy, so bigger guys can hang. Yeah, dude, you're right. You're right. There's bigger sprinters like Ghana's here at the end. Yeah, you're right about that. You are correct about that. The bigger guys, because this race isn't that hard, guys. It's just flat, fast, and it all happens at the very end. All happens. So yeah, it could be, yeah, there's sprinters lurking. If any of the sprinters can lurk to the finish, or the big powerful guys, like a Ghana, an MVDP, he's not a sprinter. He's like a long-range, versatile sprinter. Ghana, probably one of the best time trialists in the world still. We've seen his results this year. So yeah, maybe it's just not hard enough. So good point there, Mother Cramden. Dave saying, Fack, if Wout feels ignored, he could blow the field up just from spite adrenaline. Eddie's saying, will the Giro Italia be live stream on YouTube since their channel live stream every... Dude, I'm going to say absolutely no chance that they will let you see the Giro d'Italia for free. Like, dude, there's just no chance. That's a moneymaker for them, and you're going to have to pay for that subscription. If you want to watch it live. I mean, these are all locked down. They're going to show the smaller races. Or maybe they are showing. So are they actually showing Milan Sanremo right now in Italian? Oh, Dave's asking, is anyone going to find some way to collect that as a new collectible for eBay? I think the Nature Break. I hope not. Yep. LMF 25. Nature Break is very dangerous, hazardous when you're wearing bib shorts and need a dump. Mr. Tommy Dumoulin. Yeah, Tom Dumoulin. That's right. Yeah, at the Giro when he had to take that emergency break naturel, which wasn't very natural at all. Eddie's asking, how are the cyclists sitting in their bike for a couple hours comfortable? Dude, they're pros. They're pros. They know how to do it. Okay. Ziosex is saying Sylvain Dillier. Dude, okay. Yeah, Sylvain Dillier rides for Alpecin Premier Tech. I didn't know what you're saying, dude. Right here. Sylvain Dillier has just been sitting on the front all day. Dude, I was kind of like, huh? On the front? The front of the peloton, dude. I seriously. Dude, I'm not that fast. I'm probably about as dumb as I look. So, yeah. So Dillier's been pulling this peloton all the way, guys. It's just not showing up here. 6:21 now. Just letting it roll down the road. Guys. And we're still catching up here. Yeah. Dillier's probably just like, he's going to start slowly losing energy. And now it's saying Victor Campenaerts is taking over at the front. No, sorry. Victor Campenaerts is at the team car. Probably going back for some directions from the team. Like, what are we doing? How big are we going to let this go to? That's a big gap now. Dave's saying we have to stop ignoring Wout. Wout has won this race, I think, in 2020. And here is Campenaerts back at the team car. Actually, he's hanging out with Lidl Trek for some reason. There's another Visma rider back here, too. 192, not Wout. Actually, there's quite a few teams, riders coming streaming up through the cars here. Pace is not insane right now. Average speed, 45 kilometers an hour throughout the whole race. Fireworks is here. Here he is, Fire. So, dudes, this is the dude. This is Fire. This is Brian. And go on Facebook and slap a follow on his Facebook page. It's called The Cycling Network. Brian, I gave you a shout out earlier on this morning. Brian's got some great articles to read there, guys. So get in there and support him. Morning time, all in one, tuning in from the Bronx, New York. Hey, Fire, I'm going to try not to do my Jamaican accent again for you. Welcome to the spring. Here's Aid M. Okay, dude, Aid A&M. Where can you watch it in the USA? Dude, I think you got to have a subscription to either... in the US, it's going to be Peacock. I'm up in Canada. Beautiful Alberta, Canada. I watch it on Flow Bikes. Peacock doesn't even exist up here. Have your coffee, guys. There will be a break naturel coming up for me. Yeah, Eddie's saying I think their Polti Malta is using this jersey only for Milan Sanremo. I like this jersey better. Yeah, Eddie. Dave's saying to Eddie, a bike fit and the right equipment can make hours in the saddle very comfy. Eddie's saying, I think GeoBlock is different in every country, especially Europe, but here there are a live stream. I'm watching it now. Yeah, dude, it's just like they're like, they're probably not concerned who's watching it over there. It's Europe, it'll be completely locked down. There's no one watching this stream for free in Europe unless they're going a VPN route and snagging it from somewhere else. One of the Bardiani riders back at the car grabbing a quick gel right now. That's number 25 for Bardiani. Let's see who that dude is. Bardiani, this is Marcelucci. There's 2 riders up there for Bardiani right now. Bardiani CF7 Sabre. I like that name. On the coastline, into the headwinds, guys. Not crazy winds, but enough to make it tough out there. However, the gap is now at 624. I think another team's going to have to come to the front and start doing some pulling here. Another team's going to have to come to the front and start to pull. I bet you Alpes is just kind of waiting for UAE. Like, okay, guys, your turn. You need to do something now. We're not doing all the work. Pogi, if you want to win, get your butt up. Get your team up here, and they can grind themselves to oblivion. Looking at a cool castle here. Castello di Monte Ursino. It's a fortified... It was defined as a fortified village in 1004 AD. Tons of fans out here right now, guys. And yeah, not super warm. Everyone's in their like long coats. They're acting like it's winter here when it's 13. I would be out there, half t-shirt and white thong. That's what I'd be doing. 13 degrees Celsius. Dudes, we had 15, 16 degrees Celsius the last couple days. There's a river running through the front part of my property. Nowhere near my house. It's an actual gushing river. It flows really hard for maybe 3-4 days per year. And basically all the farmers recharge their dugouts for their cattle. Like there's a little creek going by. And they throw hoses over, big hoses with a pump, and they pump water from that runoff from all the snow into their dugouts to water their cattle all year. Drew say, my longest around Lac Léman in Geneva, 195K several times. Dude, I think my longest... Okay, longest inside would be about 170K. That was brutal. Inside. You never can adjust. My feet get really bad hot spots. My hands go numb. The butt, yeah, it's just an absolute train wreck. Outside, I don't even know. Probably not that long. I've been on some like longer trips, but multi-day trips when I was younger. Dave saying morning to Faya. Okay, so Faya's saying HBO Max has the MSR showing now. So yeah, Faya's from Brooklyn. My USA connection there in Brooklyn. Dave's saying, sadly, most cyclists never get a bike that is actually fit for them properly or have all the right equipment for their body. Aid's saying, I can't see it on HBO Max. It doesn't appear in the search. Frustrating. Yeah, dudes. I think Peacock probably has the best coverage for you Americans. And I think the Peacock coverage is virtually the same as what I get for Flow Bikes. Pinarello's doing a lot of work on the front here too, guys. Yeah, Dillier still up there. Dillier is sitting on the front. Pinarello's been helping him, but they're making him sit up front by himself. So let's have a quick peek here, guys. Q36.5, Mr. Pidcock. Don't forget, Mr. Pidcock just won Milano Torino through the week. Finished 7th at Strada Bianche. 48th at Omloop. Ruta del Sol, 3rd in the GC. Already had some nice race finishes this year. First on the very last stage into the Ruta del Sol. I think I saw that one. So, riding here for Pidcock, obviously. Pidcock must be feeling really good to have his entire team up there. Just monitoring the front. Don't see any white jerseys of UAE yet. They're just going to let these teams wear themselves out Then they'll come to the front and start upping the pace. I think we're still probably 40 kilometers away from that. Maybe 30 Ks. There's something like a 30, 35 Ks. I think by the start of these bumps, we're going to see UAE make their presence. Any team that really wants to win is going to have to start contributing up there. Wow, these cliffside shots here, man, unbelievable. Got that chain link netting to stop rocks from falling down the road and hitting cars. It's going to happen. It's called gravity. Nice try. We have the same kind of thing here in the through the mountains in the Rockies here on the way to Fairmont. It's just these narrow cliffs, and you can look up, see the bighorn sheep that are there. They're walking all over the road. You know the ones with the big horns like that? They just walk all over the road. And then there's tourists who stop to look at the bears. And they get out of their cars to take pictures. It's like, are you like... No. Just don't do that. Cameramen, they've done some rock climbing here, guys. These must be professional rock climbers because they are up... Yeah, dude, you'd have to climb pretty good to get up there. Yep, we know Tom has good form this week. Aid's asking fireworks. Dude, it's his Facebook page is the Cycling Network. Dudes, we're doing that live. Because, dude, I help bros out. And so let's go. We're doing it right now. Not the Deerfoot Inn. Not the D-Face. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm in the dark. Facebook. Hey, there's Colin. Yeah. Woo! Dudes, what's the best still? Okay, dudes, I'm terrible right now. I'm sorry. Here, let me move that out of the way. No, guys, it's completely black in here. The Cycling Network. There it is right there. Dudes, this is on camera. Okay, here's the Cycling Network. Get into it. Here's Brian. He is fireworks, and you can see here, there is your boy right here, Inside Cycling World, on the page. Here's also this other really handsome dude. Handsome yet not... Oh, I just showed my birthday. Guys, I had my birthday last month. Got really old, but just feeling dominant, powerful. Yeah, dudes, so I'm on there twice because I support my friends, and I want you guys to jump in there. It's got 20 members right now. That number better go up by the end of this video. That number had better go up. And dudes, I mean, here's Brian's articles. Take a look. Here's a preview of Milan Sanremo. Look at all the content, the contenders, blah, 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 blah. Look at all this stuff you can read. The Curse of the Rainbow. Ooh. Yeah. Lots of good stuff, you guys. Get in here. Support Brian, please. And let me get off Facebook. Boom, we're out. Okay, dudes, I'm back. Eddie's saying, I see the date of the World Championship next year's, and it's August, early September. Do you think Vuelta España changed the date, especially the race to collide with World Championship? Dude, so you're talking 2027? Change the date. Vuelta starts generally... Actually, when did it start this year? Or last year? Tour de France finished end of July. Then we did the Vuelta a Burgos. Then we did the Tour of Denmark. Yeah, Vuelta usually starts after mid-August, like August 20th, I think. Is that right? I think that's when the Vuelta usually starts. Is that right? Yeah, dude, maybe they will. I'm not sure. Yeah, now, guys, 6:38 gap here. It's just going to keep growing. Dillier still on the front. Q36.5. There are a couple of two-door riders just lurking. No white jerseys. Skiers equals gravity sucks. Bears need the proteins to let the tourists visit up close. Yeah, guys, this is on Highway 97. You turn off just after Lake Louise. You guys have all heard of Lake Louise, I hope. Lake Louise, you're heading to Fairmont. That's where they have hot springs, Fairmont and Radium Hot Springs. And it's about around a 90-kilometer stretch. There's nothing there. I didn't say nothing. There's small campgrounds, small little areas you can go walking. It always has fires through there. Like there's always, well, I don't know what a lot, but there's a huge burn that went through there, I think, years and years ago, which you need. And yeah, there's tourists pulled over all the time. Like, oh, let's go look at the bear. No, don't do that. Don't do that. We got Scott Rosenblum here. Morning, Colin. Happy Sanremo. Hey, Scott. Good to see you again, dude. Free cars for the locals. Phase 2 activate. Yeah, dude, it's going to be kicking off here pretty quick, I think. I think Phase 2 is just a little bit of ways here. You know, maybe right around kilometer 230 in this zone here. Teams pulling now. They're saying UAE, I'm looking. UAE's not doing nothing yet. However, I'm seeing one white jersey just come up the left-hand side of the road now. It is. I think it's Del Toro. Del Toro just lurks up the left-hand side of the road, takes a look at Dillier, and moves ahead. Now, Pinarello is jumping on... No, it's not. It's Florian. This has got to be Florian. I know this guy's look on his face. They haven't told us yet who it is on screen here. On PCS, the gap's 6:48. Pogi said, dude, get up there, man. This is getting ridiculous. We've given them a 7-minute lead. 7 minutes with 81 Ks to go. That's got to be Florian Vermeesch up there. The guy's name I can't say. Has to be. Let's see if it's Florian. Yeah, it's Florian for sure. So Florian's doing the pulling. Dillier's just pulled over on the side of the road, and he's going to just slink back to the back of the peloton and get some recovery time here. So one UAE rider comes to the front. I think this said it was... yeah, there was one lone rider from Alpecin pulling. Now we have one lone rider from UAE pulling. So I really wouldn't say these teams are pulling. The team that's probably doing a lot of it up there, well, let's just say Dillier. He was a team by himself. And Pinarello. So they're doing the work. So yeah, we've got one rider for UAE up front. Actually moving pretty quick here, guys. Average speed 45k an hour. They cover 217 Ks. We're at 4 hours and 50 minutes into this race. Big guns are getting ready, folks. The big guns are getting ready. By the way, I found on YouTube the actual video. Liggett and Paul together of the Luzar de Den 2003 Fun to Rewatch. Dude, I love all those old videos. Dude, those are the ones I want to do some videos on. You know, fair content usage, whatever they call it. Where I'm going to do my commentary over top of what they were doing. Dude, I just got to make some time for this. Probably be my best videos. And really not that good, but just, you know, I don't like to pat myself on the shoulder or anything. But they might get more attention. Dave's saying Lake Louise, my childhood neighbor before potty training. I don't understand that one. Eddie's saying, yes, the World Championship next year in France in the date of La Vuelta. Well, dude, yeah, I'm not sure what they'll do there. I don't know. Eddie's saying Pogi will attack in the last 40, which sounds, yep, perfectly correct to me. Pow Pow's here. What up, Colin? Feeling excited for this race? Any MVDP? I'm just going for Mathieu van der Poel. I think he's totally on form. Pogi has one race. Yeah, he looked dominant. I know. I want to see Mathieu win. In fact, I would love to see the breakaway win. Could you imagine if these dudes managed to stay away? Could you imagine how much these pro teams would just feel like absolute... We've got one rider there who's World Tour team. One rider, Alexis for Prost, French rider. He's 21 years old. Rode Tirreno Adriatico, Strada Bianche, didn't finish it, and then did the Ardèche races here. Did not finish the Ardèche, finished the Front-Drôme Classic. Who won that one? Romain Gregoire, Matteo Jorgensen was there, Lenny Martinez. Lots of good riders at that race, guys. Yeah, these are races that's only the 14th running of it, but that's pretty quality top 10 there. Yeah, I love it. So they got a 6:23 gap. It's came down about 20 seconds in the last couple kilometers here. Lonely day, long day at the front for these guys. Long day at the front. Oh, wow. Most career starts in one-day races by competitors. Matteo Trentin at 268. Oliver Nason, 250. Brian Cocard at 248. So these are just one-day races, guys. Dave saying crank up the Black Eyed Peas first mega hit. Dude, I think I know which one you're talking about. Pacing, not pulling. Yeah, it's more like pacing right now. So yeah, there's two of the Polti Visit Malta guys in this group. 2 Bardiani riders. 2 Movistar riders. Yeah, there is 2 Movistar riders. 1 Picnic Postinel, and then we've got 2 from this team here, Team Novo Nordisk. This is the team I think that supports diabetes. I think I think, actually, aren't all the riders supposed to be diabetic on this team? Is that correct? Is that correct? I don't know. I should be diabetic with the amount of sugar I ingest. Guys, supper last night, absolutely killing it here over at Inside Cycling World. 10x10 cube, cycling dominance, training excellence. Oh, wow. Poggi decided to show up. Here you are, bro. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, Poggi's coming up. UAE, it looks like Poggi might be leading the rest of the UAE tour up to the UAE team up to the front here. Looking really good in his white. One of the riders here, it is David Lozano, slipping out of the front group right now. After 220 kilometers, I think he's saying, yeah, that's probably about enough for me. I think he's going to slowly drift back now, guys. Eddie's saying most of the pro team in front will likely be at the Tour of Langkawi this year. Dave's saying, Colin, I say this with love. Dude, I get you. Liggett and Sherwin, untouchable. Dude, absolutely. My favorite commentators right there. My favorite commentators, Phil Liggett, Paul Shoren, hands down. There's no one currently who touches them. No one. I think there's a lot of horrible commentary out there, horrible commentators. It's almost like they're reading a script. There's some really good ones too. I do like Robbie McEwen a lot because he just says it like it is. He's gotten himself in trouble in the past. And whatever. Dave saying, new prediction from Cracks like Crystal, Vout on podium as he sneaks in. Ignored. Okay, so Dave's obviously pulling a lot for Vout today. WVA. Picnic Post has no wins this season. Wow. They have no wins this season? Really? I think they've been close. Bittner's been close on several occasions. But yeah, you're probably right. Bittner's been very, very close on a couple of occasions. He's not here today. So if we look at Bittner, I think he got a second place somewhere. Third place just this week. Fifth place, stage 7 of Tirreno Adriatico. But yeah, no wins. Third on stage 1 of the Algarve. Yeah, that's kind of like their big name that's been doing decent in sprints. Jumping back, guys, I'll get caught up here. So we're currently at 222 kilometers done here. The wait for the reigning world champion to win Milan Sanremo is 43 years long. The last win was by, I think it said Cerrone in the 70s. Now, guys, that's something you would have learned if you were on the Cycling Network over on Facebook. Because I know Fireworks, who's here, still wrote about that. The curse of the rainbow jersey. So it's been 43 years since the reigning world champion, Pogi, has gone on to win Milan Sanremo the next year. 43 years. The curse of the rainbow jersey. Yep, the UAE Tour, Great Freudian slip. Left column, most crashes. Okay, didn't see that. Most recorded crash riders per rider this season. Ivan Romeo. He currently has 7 crashes. This is a great stat. Giulio Pellizzari at 6. Dude, I would have like about 100 minimum just to win that category. Yeah, I'd be just crashing out everywhere I could. Only Picnics not get any win and far from save. Okay. Dude, they're going to get points later in the year. They will get points. Dave's saying, who is Phil talking about like he's wearing Harry Potter's cloak of invisibility? No one sees him till the finish of the bike race. Don saying Algarve sounds like Olive Garden. Yum, unlimited breadsticks. Oh yeah, the good old days of the Olive Garden. Sagan, Poggi, and Alaphilippe have done their best to erase the rainbow curse. Poggi's got to do it here, man. He's got to do it here. I love it. So yeah, dudes, chilled out Friday night at home here after my full day. Mostly paperwork. And it's like, I think I had to get this lady do 19 initials yesterday. She lives in Saskatchewan. She's got power of attorney over a property for her mom. It's property management, so I have to get her to do everything. 19 initials. You missed one, I got to redo the whole thing. So it probably took me an hour to get the thing hammered out. But yeah, she got it all done, so that's done. Got home, had an exquisite meal last night. Great value, Walmart brand, plain potato chips, whole bag. and then 2 packs of Pop-Tarts. Guys, 2 packs of Pop-Tarts raspberry. And that's what I've started the day off with today. I'm surprised I'm still alive at this point. I have so many chemicals inside my body. I'm just like preserved forever. So yeah, UAE, Vermeesh on the front, Pinarello, and now it looks like the UAE team is starting to lurk. I think we came back a little bit more. 608 now. Flow Bikes, I've got 604. So the gap is coming down rapidly now. These guys are going to have to time this just perfectly. We'll take a look over at Tour Tracker. You can see here the location of the riders. Who's out the back here? Okay, I see what I'm saying. There's 8 in the front. Lonzano got dropped out the back. We saw him. He's 1 minute back now. Peloton will be bringing him back pretty quick. Okay. It says 20 kilometers remain to the foot of the Capo Melee for the breakaway. So they're getting there, dudes. They are getting the race. Still in phase 1. We're still in phase 1. It's chill time. This is where you drink your coffee. Have that afternoon sip of a pint somewhere else in the world. Phil Liggett describing Robbie McEwen for the Tour in 2008. Yeah, Robbie McEwen was one of my favorite riders. He's got a really great book. I need some new cycling books to read. I've got nothing right now. So guys, now I'll be going on to baseball books. Dudes, I've watched pretty much every spring training game for the Blue Jays. I do need to get a better Sportsnet account. I have I got the paid account, but there's the upgraded account. I think it's like $40 a month, but it gives you access to, I think, every baseball game. Everyone. So I can see right now, I think what they do on Sportsnet here in Canada is, like for the Flames, I can see every game on Sportsnet. For the Oilers, I can see every game. Probably Vancouver as well. But the back east games, I can't see them. So it's probably like, geographically where you are in Canada. So I'm going to do all that. So guys, we are going to be starting baseball soon. And dudes, please, I need my baseball fans, stars here to come in and help me out. So we're going to do that. And dudes, I thought back about this last year. Average speed right now, still 45K an hour. We're 5 hours into the race, guys. I thought back about it last year when I first did my first stream this way. Look at these hands, okay? Right? When I did my stream this way last year, July 5th, 2025, first ever stream this way, dudes, I didn't know. I probably knew 1 or 2 riders per team. I probably knew 1 or 2 riders per team at the Tour de France, and you just figure it out. You just figure it out. I knew even less for the women's races, but I was learning them on the go. And then you just dial it in. So I that's kind of how I feel about baseball, actually. I kind of feel like, hey, everybody. I kind of feel like, I don't know enough. But, dude, I'm just going to do it my way and have fun with it. So you guys are going to help me. We're going to talk about a lot of cool stats. We're going to talk about a lot of cool baseball players. We're going to talk about a lot of cool, games from yesteryear, history, trivia, all that fun stuff. So, dudes, I need the baseball fans to get into my nightly baseball games. Opening day for the Jays is March 27th, and I'm horrified how quick that's coming. That's cold. Eddie's saying Equipo Kern, Total Energies, and Balois Flanders doesn't have a sponsor for next year. Dude, I'm hoping they get them. Don's saying I need a Pop-Tart. Haven't had one in a month. Got the Sanka, though. Don, I've had 6 Pop-Tarts in... Well, let's see. I got home last night around 6. I ate the bag of chips. Felt like killing myself. And then I said, well, I better eat healthy now. So then I had 1 pack of Pop-Tarts, which is 2 of them. And then I thought, yeah, you know what? I need some more. So I had 4 Pop-Tarts last night. So I've had about 6 Pop-Tarts in about 13 hours. That is living. That is living. Some of you are probably like barbecuing steaks outside and having fine dining with the appropriate wine selection. Yeah, I'm not really killing it. Do we know who UAE has at the front? Dude, it's Florian. Florian's on the front right now doing all the work with Pinarello. Pinarello has been on the front the entire day. They were riding with Sylvain Dillier before of Alpecin Premier Tech. The one UAE rider came up, sits on the front with Pinarello, and the rest of the UAE team is kind of lurking just behind the Pinarello team. They're not doing any work, though. I think UAE was getting a bit nervous. The gap was too big. So we've gone from about a 640 gap. We're now down to a 549 gap. just in the last week. So that's all Florian doing all that work at the front. Swoosh Kid, keeping the lights on in Battle Creek, Pop-Tart it up. Exactly, dude. I've got 1 pack left for the day. I've got multiple bags of chips. I've got pizzas coming out of the yin yang right now. I'd like to go out today. We'll see. I might make it out today. I might make it out for some quality pizza in Calgary. We'll see if I do that or not. I've had a request. Zeosek saying, I think Domin Novak, Slovenian champ jersey. Let me take a look at this. Let's take a look at flooring at the front, just so you guys know. I know sometimes it's hard to see what they really look like. So this is flooring on the front, I believe. Oh, maybe it's Dolman. Okay, hang on, dude. Yeah, I can see the bands now. Dude, you're right. You're right. Thank you, Ziosex. Yeah. Take a look right where my... I don't know if you can actually see the pointer, but he does have the armbands right here. That's right. He does. Slovenian champion from 2024. So he gets to wear those bands on his jersey here. That's what they do, guys. He doesn't wear the Slovenian champion jersey anymore, but he gets to wear the bands to say he was a former champion. So it's Novak on the front. Thank you very much, Zeosex. Dudes, that's the kind of help I need doing baseball too. Cycling and baseball. I need that help. Yeah, so Zeosex, 100% correct, dude. Drew's saying anyone else never had a Pop-Tart, dude. Maybe the Europeans. They don't eat garbage like we do. Dave's prepping to wear his leaky gas jersey this morning. I love it. What's the longest time race in modern? Dude, this has got to be one of the longest ones. I think you're saying longest distance. It has to be Milan Sanremo. It's a brutally long race. As someone said earlier, it's not very hard, but it is long. It starts to drag on these roads. They've been currently going for over 5 hours. You know, there's nothing in the Tour de France this long. Nothing. There's nothing in the Giro d'Italia this long. Yeah, like they don't really ride long stages at those races anymore. Dave saying New York, NN baked beans and coffee. What's NN baked beans? Dude, I feel like a good breakfast today. I feel like a big omelet. That's what I feel like. Maybe I'll go do that. Eddie's saying, just send Picnic Pastanel to Langkawi. That's the only way to win. Just send Fabio Jakobsen since he should race here. Dude, he's still trying to get his form back. Dudes, I think I want to get another coffee. This thing is old and disgusting. So, dudes, we're going to do a little break natural here. 45K an hour. We still have 879 meters of climbing to do. We're 230 kilometers in the race right now. 5 hours and 6 minutes. We still have 68 kilometers to go. Eddie's saying longest time, not longest distance. Dude, it's probably it might be this race. I know this race last year was like 6 hours and 22 minutes long. Like, that's a long stage. Long stage. Now, there would have been longer stages in the past. Like, I think like in the 70s and 80s, there would have been longer stages like this at the Tour de France. It's TV time, people's attention spans is getting worse and worse, right? No name baked beans. Yes. No name baked beans. Dave's saying Ram a little longer. Yeah, just a little bit. Zen Mud, sliced orange, granola, lemon, blueberry, red milk with extra blueberries, Choco zero sugar, maple syrup, and mucho milk. Dude, I eat terrible. It's probably why I've lost. Oh, dude, it's getting bad right now, my weight. But it's going to be so good when I get back on the bike, which I keep saying will be today. But now I'm kind of thinking, oh, yeah, dudes. So we got this going on. What time is it? Wow, I got to be really careful here today. There's a dude coming at 10 o'clock this morning, roughly, to look at my little mini truck. If you guys know what... Dude, I might show you on Facebook when I come back. I'll be right back. Probably going to need about 2 minutes. I got to boil some water. Got to get the Sanka going. once more into the 10 by 10 cube of cycling dominance and training excellence, guys. We are back. Yeah, sorry, dudes. I switched to the instant there. I see the chat's rocking now, dudes. Let's get it. Yeah, the Jeopardy music, dudes. I know. Someone said to, oh, crash at kilometer 64.5 to go. Seen a couple of Grenadiers down. Let's look for the big man. 3 Grenadiers down. 3 Grenadiers down. Where's Ghana? Ooh, they're just laying against the curb, too. Laying against the curb. Oh, this one. Yeah, man. Ooh, whoever this is at the back. Yikes. I'm noticing nothing here coming through from Pro Cycling Stats yet. Oh, wow. Oh, that dude went down so bad. I wonder if he hit like a little gutter or something. Brutal. He went down so hard. Watching it again here. What did he hit? Dude, his wheel slipped out so fast. He hit a banana peel. He must have hit a banana peel, and this is not even funny, really. That guy hit the ground so hard, took down 2 of his teammates. Says 4 riders, Connor Swift, Josh Charling, the big TT rider. And now there is a break in Kwiatkowski as well, so no Ghana. 3 Grenadiers go down together. Crash looks like it was caused by one of the Grenadiers. Snaky peloton trying to get back in here with the group on the front. Looks like they've slowed it down a little bit in the front, bit of a block on the front. Guys trying to move back up there now. So Grenadiers might have lost a lot of their team right there. The one dude that went down, he's not getting up. He will not be finishing the race. I can't see it. And it looks like the first rider in that breakaway group. Yeah, this is funny. They're still saying that those 9 riders are out front altogether. Unless I need an update. Yeah, they're still saying they're all together. They're not. I think Lozano just got caught. I just saw a rider get caught there, David Lozano in that colored jersey. Medical crew's coming up here right now. There is a Pinarello rider here too. I'm going to watch this again. How did this happen? There were 6 Grenadiers in a row here. A little bit of pinch point. He crashed with the Pinarello rider, so I don't know if they locked handlebars. And they went down so hard. The Pinarello rider instantly starts grabbing for his left arm. Wow, Ghana's riding second place, guys. Ghana's right up there with Team UAE right now. Lotto in the middle of the screen. Red Bull Bora. Bahrain victorious, dead center here, guys. Soudal over on the left. It's starting to get a little bit heated at the front here, dudes. It's getting a little heated now. Pidcock calling back to the team car here on the radio. I don't think it was him in the crash either. It looked like a lot taller rider. So they've only identified 3, the Grenadiers, but there was a Pinarello rider there too. And up the right-hand side, it looks like one of the Pinarello riders is taking Pidcock right to the front. It's 1, 2, 3 for Pinarello. Jersey shredded. Dude, take the rest of the day off. Marcel Cabrubi here for, let's take a look at this guy here. Dude, like riding along, no problem, and then instantly down. Spanish rider, he's 24 from Barcelona. You like that? Barcelona, he did Milano, Torino here, finished 42nd place at that. Was at the Tour of Oman earlier in the year, the Muscat Classic. Just riding along, minding your own business, and wiped out instantly. I thought he hurt his wrist really bad. This is why when you look back, you're like, why did this guy not finish? That's why. Does he really want to ride another 65K hurt? He's going to have no impact on the race right now. Just jump in the team car, go home. Grab a snow cone on the way home. Scott, I have the race on RAI, but I have to step away. Any breakaways or notable developments yet? I know about the Jan Christian crash. Yeah, he abandoned. Him and a Movistar rider abandoned from that crash. Dave saying, I must be weirder than I thought. The worse I eat, the healthier I get. Dude, I think I am too. Dude, like I'm just, weight's falling off me right now. I'm not sick. I have zero appetite really. Like, I mean, obviously I'm eating. You know what it is? I need stuff that's just full of flavor, like massive flavor to eat. Otherwise, I'm just not interested. Oh, pasta and whatever. Yeah. Just not feeling it. UAE on the front, guys. Here we go. They're here now. Now, this might be Florian now. This looks more like Florian from the front. And dudes, this is what I say, like when I look at the women's cyclists, I look at the men's cyclists. You don't even know what they really look like when they're racing. It's hard to tell until you look at their team pictures. Yeah, UAE's making themselves present. Bahrain Victorious is up there too. Sudal. A lot of teams moving up there now. 61.3Ks to go with just under a 5-minute gap, dudes. Let's get back to the chat. Jeopardy music should have been queued. Dude, yeah, I always think, like, people join the channel, they're like, what's this video? There's no one even here. Oh, well. That's how it is. Zayosak saying Scott, still Vandalia pulled for almost 200 kilometers. Break got close to 7 minutes. Doman Novak took over, and they're shutting it down now. Drew saying Ram. Okay, so the Ram's starting again on June 16th. Dude, I'd love to follow that. I would love to follow it. Oh, that's a hot one. 3rd-degree burns right there. James, Corsica, just got back from ride now. Let's race. James is here. James, thanks for that little video you posted. Yeah, guys, James posted, I don't know if he posted on Inside Cycling World or the Colin Emerson page. All the same stuff, guys. I'm probably going to start doing a lot more cross-posting back and forward. You might see some real estate in there and stuff too. So yeah, dudes. Okay, we're going off focus here right now. So dudes, here we go. Marketplace. I mentioned my mini truck earlier, and some of you are going, what's a mini truck? This is a mini truck, guys. I hope I can see it, the whole ad here. This is my mini truck. Hey, dudes, you're going to see where I live. This is my little mini truck. I added some pictures yesterday. So it's a Daihatsu Hi-Jet. These are those little Japanese trucks they use for delivering everything in Japan. And what's cool about mine is I have a plow on it. And so instead of sitting outside on a quad trying to plow the snow, this is from years ago, guys. And if you actually look in the background here, top left-hand corner, you can see my old dog box. That's what I transported my dogs around in. There's my old quad. Dogs live back in this area here. Hauling some fridge around or freezer around on the property. Wow, look how brown the grass was there, like destroyed. These are yesterday's pictures. So I got improved suspension, I got improved tires, I lifted it, I put a winch on it, and I have a plow for it. So yeah, she's looking sweet right now. She was just at the shop. I spent a bunch of money on it, and that's super low kilometers for a 1997. Yeah. Dude, that's it. I'm out. Back on racing. So that dude's coming at 10 o'clock this morning. So we got to make sure the video is done. Got to make sure. So that's what you call a mini truck here. So guys use them on their properties to plow. You can make them street legal here. I see them bombing around all the time. Zayosek saying Poggi just avoided the crash. Drew thinks the gap will remain over 2 minutes until between those second and third bumps ahead. Okay, between the servo and the Berta. Maybe. That's where he thinks it's going to be down to about 2 minutes. Ben Turner. Was he involved in that crash? I don't think he was. Where did it show the crash? No, he wasn't in the crash. It was Kwiatkowski, Tarling, Swift, and Kaprubi here. Who I think will probably be way out the back now. He wasn't looking like he was going fast after them. So UAE is now taking control at the front, guys. I don't see any of the Alpecin boys. Bahrain's up there. Sudal. Great seeing all the teams now getting to the front. They've done... Dudes, phase 2, about to go off. It's going to be bang time. Bang time coming up. I know you guys love bang time as much as me. Everyone loves bang time. Eddie's saying prediction race finish over or under 6 hours? Over. Over 6 hours. Dude, last year I think it was 6:20. The year before 6:27. 1 year 6:15. So we're probably still an hour from the finish. Okay, dudes, I'll be able to finish this, and then I'm going straight outside and waiting for dude to show up. Come by my mini truck. If you, what is it? If you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, call J.G. Wentworth. I need cash now, guys. That's why I'm singing that song. If you're an American, North American, you know who J.G. Wentworth is. If you need cash now, call J.G. Wentworth. 877 cash. Dude, I can't believe I remember that. I must have watched something where they played the commercial like every single ad break. Light breeze right now. Light breeze, 7 kilometer an hour wind out of the south. So yeah, dudes, I had the truck. I just dropped $1,800 on my Mini. So it needed a new carb kit. It just ran so bad for a while. Like, it just didn't run right. But it would run. So I had it hauled in there. It had old fuel in it. They had to drain all the fuel out, clean it out. They're like, we got it running, Colin, but it runs like garbage. I'm like, what does that mean? They said you need a brand new carb and you need all new vacuum lines. And I'm like, oh my. They said the vacuum lines is just rubber hosing. They said that's the easy part. But the carb kit had to come from the States. They shipped one in. Wrong carb kit. Ship it back. Ship another one in. 3 hours labor. You know, that's $500 right there. But my Mini runs perfect now. It's probably ran... I know for a fact it runs better now than it ever did before. So, ever did before. Dude, I got to send a message out here to this dude. My buddy Jason. Where are you, Jason? Right there. Live streaming. So, sorry, Jason, can't talk to you, man. This is important. Important stuff here. He could join the race if he wanted to watch it. He doesn't watch any of my race videos. Yeah, we'll be over 6 hours. The crash was ugly. You're right, Scott. That first Grenadier went down so hard. Same with the Pinarello guy. Again, did they lock handlebars or something? Oh, Scott saying, I learned that crash in Italian is a caduto. Caduto. I'm going to say that all the time. It probably means something completely different. But we're just going to say it means crash in Italian from now on. Dave's saying, it sounds like either a tire blowout or black ice falling. Either way, instant pain and confusion. Where's Poggy? This is Tobiness. Hey, Toby, dude, where are you from? No, Toby Mess. Toby, he's asking, where's Poggy? Poggy's sitting right on the front, dude. He's probably, right now, 4th or 5th from the very front. He's got teammates right there with him. Groschartner, Novak, and I think Vermeesh is right there as well. Yeah, I think so. So Groschartner, yeah. If we look at Groschartner here, where is he? Felix Groschartner here. He does wear those bands because he's the Austrian individual time trial champion. 22, 24, and 25. He's sitting on the front right now. You can just see it on his armbands here. Earlier on, I think it was Ziosex who corrected me. I thought it was Vermeesh, but it was Domin Novak on the front, Slovenian road race champion from the past. 2024, I believe. You can just see the armbands if you look close. Dudes out front, there's 8 riders left. Keep saying there's 9. I think we've caught one already. 4 minutes, 15 seconds back to the hitters. Dudes, phase 2, it's just kind of, it's a slow boil. It's just kind of slowly getting there now. You're like, yeah, it's just doing one of those, right? And I'm just going to keep cruising up here. Dave had a similar crash on Tuesday with streetcar tracks. Yeah, get your tire locked in there, and boom, gadoosh, you're down. Pasta and cheese, change the cheeses for variety. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking I might go out for pizza today. I got so much pizza at home, but, you know, it's like crap pizza. It's like Colin just barely wants to stay alive. Barely staying alive, losing weight every day. Drew did a streetcar track fail in Geneva around 2000. Oh, he crashed, and there was a pharmacy right there. They bandaged him up for free. So yeah, make sure when you crash, you're in town, and there's a pharmacy nearby. That's the things you learn here, guys. Learn about Pop-Tarts, instant coffees, my mini truck that's for sale. Scott's saying something, sorry, about... Oh, Marius is saying sold. I think Marius just bought my mini truck for full price, guys. I think we're joking about that here. Dude, I hope it's sold this morning. I hope it's sold. Let's go. Dude, I got so much stuff here. I'm on the LMF. Just been looking at predictions on other streams. 62% say Pogi. 29% say MVDP. I'm still going with Mattieu. I think in this kind of race, Matthew's just stronger. Eddie's saying, what's the distance for World Championship men's race? Dude, yeah, most of the World Championship race are very long as well. Very long. Dave's got a weird one here. Channel 7 ABC from Buffalo, New York. It's 11. Do you know where your kids are? Is that what it is? Drew saying forecast for this afternoon, 40K per hour winds at 4 o'clock. Dude, we had some big winds here come through. We've gone from like summer days, 15, 16 Celsius, like 60 to 65 Fahrenheit. And now it's snowing. Just lightly. That time of year. Yeah, LMF, I think that's generous to Pogi as well. Yesterday, it was all in favor of MVDP. Guys, people just get on the hype train, right? I'm going to back the two-time winner. Why wouldn't you? Eddie's asking, what's the next stream? Dave's saying yeah, dude, I'm going to go for good pizza today. I got to get out of the house. Colin has to get out of the house today. So, and the thing is, there's a Blue Jays game, I think, at 11. And it's still spring training. And so there's a dude, I don't know if he's ever in here. His name's X-Man on Discord. And I said, hey, dude, I sent him a message. I said, dude, you follow both my stuff. Which app am I going to use to do it? So, like, what's the baseball version of Pro Cycling Stats? He said, use ESPN. I'm like, okay, dude. And he goes, just try it out during your spring training games. And then I'll be watching the game over here on Sportsnet. Upgraded Sportsnet. I got to pay for that. And yeah, like $40 a month, guys. Yeah, it's getting tight. It's getting tight around here. Selling the mini truck. Dudes, it's now, let's see the break. Actually, why don't we go to Tour Tracker for a second here. See where we're at. So guys, you can see I'm down on the bottom part of the screen today just because of Tour Tracker. So here is our 7 riders in the break. Ooh, remember they said there was 9 at the beginning. Now it's saying 7. We got Perron here. So Perron has fallen out as well. Lozano has already been caught a long time ago. Pro Cycling Stats is now showing that there's only 7 left, but they've been showing 9 for quite a while. Most starts at Milan Sanremo by riders in Group 1. It's Mirko Maestri. He's got 7 starts here. This Italian rider for Team Polti Visit Malta. He's 34 years old. He's from Gustala. Gustala. How do you like that? Gustala. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Okay, rockin'. Yes, Colin, Americans rarely get the reference. Just before the 11 p.m. news. Okay. James Delara, 16C and sunny here in Corsica. Yeah, that's what we had yesterday. Like the melt was on. Actually, it was weird. It was kind of spitting in the morning. It was 1 degree Celsius, almost snow. Foggy. It did clear out late in the day and got windy. Then the wind changed direction and it got cold. Not cold, though. Cold for Europeans, not cold for Central Europeans, you know. Down lower ones. Not cold for Canadians. Eddie saying Tour of Thailand in 2 days. Tarangano cycling team involved. Attrition time. Yes. Dudes, yeah, I do want to look at that quickly. I've been off the channel for like 5 days. I've been watching baseball every single day. It's 11 o'clock in the morning for me, and I love it. And next year, dudes, I'm going to Disney World in March, because I'm going for spring training. That's what I'm going to do. You're going to see me in the crowd in the background, holding up the Inside Cycling World sign. I swear to God, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Next races, dudes. Okay, so what are we on today? I don't even know what the date is. It's March 21st. I should know. It's Milan Sanremo. Next World Tour races. Guys, look at this. On Monday, we start the Volta Ciclista e Catalunya. That's Monday. We're doing it. Remco's back. 7 stages. We got another week-long race coming up, dudes. Another week-long race coming up here. João Almeida's back. Jay Vine, Brandon McNulty, Soler. That's a strong team. Derek G for Lido Trek. Jonas will be back racing this one too. Remco's back with Lipowitz on that team. Astana will have Fortunato. Soudal Quickstep. Mikel Landa. Finally, he's back. I don't think he's raced. Yeah, he hasn't raced this year. He hasn't raced since Italia Lombardia, where he got 19th place last year. Mikel Landa now 36 years old. Wow. I hope he keeps racing. The Grenadiers will have Oscar Only. Dorian Godon, who won a sprint, I think, over at Paris-Nice. Youngles. Carlos Rodriguez. And this looks like this is probably Dillier going out the back. He worked so much early in the day. He is now fading hard. Decathlon will be bringing Felix Gall and Mattieu Frickin-Tello. Dude, he's back. I don't think Matthew's done any racing this year either. Oh, he did the Algarve. Sorry, guys. He did do the Algarve. That's right. I do remember that now. Okay. So Matthew's back. Dude, that's going to be a good race. Catalonia. Don't miss that one, guys. So we're going to be doing Catalonia. I got to get picks in for E3 Saxo Classic. That's going to be next weekend. Next Friday, maybe? Dude, there's lots of races coming. This is going to get ridiculous here real quick. How am I going to sell houses, guys? UAE now, guys. Now UAE is pushing hard on the front. Gross-Schartner up there. Then it looks like Vermeesh. That is not Novak this time. Looking for his armbands. Group 1 is now in a place called Andorra. Not the Andorra, but another Andorra. 50K to the finish. Actually saying 49 here. 49.2 over on Flow Bikes. A lot of these riders are taking long stretches here now. Sitting upright, stretching out the back. They've been away for a long time. Now down to 3.5 minutes. PCS stars, guys. This is picks. They've still got Mattieu here, but just barely. Picks 2170, Taddy 2180. These are the number of picks. Paul Magnier. Paul Magnier's here? Okay, Paul Magnier's here. Okay, sorry, guys. I should know all the riders here. Back to the chat, dudes. James is saying the Pulte jersey the same as they're doing a flashback jersey. I like it better. Dude, me too, Dave. I was going to say that. I'm decrepit. Yeah. Landa used to be the young guy way back when. James is saying Jimmy Riccatello was a pro triathlete. Matthew said, I didn't know that. Really? Dude, James, how good was Jimmy Riccatello as a pro triathlete? I didn't even know that. And I love triathlon. But triathlon doesn't really get a lot of good coverage. Maybe they need a good commentator. What do you guys think? Long pause. Let's have a little pause. Maybe they need a good commentator. Yeah, dude, they need, I think triathlon, they show them all, but the commentary is just not that, it's not fun enough for me. So, dude, maybe I could do that. Just I don't know how they track it all. That's another thing I got to link it to, is tracking it all. There's actually a lady named Stephanie Briggs. She's a really, really strong virtual inside cycling competitor. She races over on the MyWhoosh platform and on Zwift. She's category 1 now over on MyWhoosh, which is like the best in the world. I don't think she wants to be category 1 because when you come from category 2 to category 1, you're probably at the very back of category 1 and you're not winning anything. They actually pay money to race inside on MyWhoosh. And so she was racing on Zwift through the week, and it was team time trial. And it's just her video. I think she had some music playing. I go, what this needs is some pro commentary. And she's like, are you volunteering? I'm like, I've already done it for Zwift. And actually, the bike show is in Calgary this weekend. That's what I should be doing. I guess I got a free ticket through WTRL TTT. They put on the biggest events over on Zwift. So maybe I'll go there tomorrow. Drew's saying 329 gap right on schedule. Triathlon has suffered since ABC killed Wide World of Sports. We could call it Wide World of Colin. We could do that maybe. Let's just get my name everywhere out there, guys. Dude, I'd love to. Guys, anything endurance, I love. Even though I don't do them. So, like, look at my dog mushing days. I didn't get into sprint racing. I got into long distance racing. Like, I want to go 100, 200, 300, 400 miles by dog sled. And you do actually get a good workout running dogs because you're pedaling all the time. You're kind of like skateboarding on the sled all the time. All the time. If you can take any pressure off the team, you take it off them. Just destroy yourself. 7 riders out front, guys. They now have a 2 minute and 57 second gap. This is going to come down fast. Phase 2 probably kicking off between the Berta and the Cipressa. It's really going to start accelerating here. Dave, in Canada since Simon Whitfield retired, death blow to triathlon. Yeah, dude, I love triathlon. I love RAM. I love Trans Am. Dudes, I wish I could do that too. There's just like zero coverage of it, though. I guess you could follow the dots and just try to put a show together about it somehow. Get you nut jobs in here watching it with me. Ooh, the Grenadiers now all back together here on the right-hand side of the screen. UAE sitting far on the left side. So I'm surprised most of those Grenadiers got back up. The one, I don't know if there's been... That one dude looked like he should be out of the race altogether. And probably injured for a while. How hard he hit the ground. There's only 6 of them here. Let's take a look at the Grenadiers. I'm going to try to figure out who's left. 7 riders in the race. Tarling and Swift went down, and Kwiatkowski. I'm going to try to start IDing them here right away. I think Lotto Intermarché, if they were to win today, I think it would give them I think it said 800 race wins. Is that right? I can't, well, maybe that was earlier today I saw that. I could have been half asleep. Maybe I dreamt that. Last winners from an early break in Milan Sanremo was way back in 1991. Claudio Chiappucci. Back in 1991 where the early break won. Like the 7 that are trying to escape right now, that the break stayed away. I wonder how long. Let's take a look. I wonder if I can find that. 1991, Claudio Chiappucci. Let's have a quick look here, guys. In 1991, Claudio Chiappucci. Wow. We're going to try to go back a bit more here, guys. Milan Sanremo, where is it? Right here. Claudio Chiappucci didn't show the breakaway. But it was a 294-kilometer race, and he was in the early break, and he won it. Giro del Trentino. Then he did the Giro d'Italia. Then he did the Tour de France and did the double there. Wow. How did he finish? 3rd in the GC at the Tour de France. 2nd in the GC at the Giro d'Italia. Supplements. Loving it. Yes, dude. Let's go. This guy's now 63 years old. Now I feel young. Looking young, too. Okay, dudes. Here we are. Let's go back over to Tour Tracker here, and we'll get a location of the riders out there. Ooh, the hard stuff's starting to come, guys. The little climbs are starting to come. We're not near the Cipressa yet. We'll be going over the, looks like the Servo and the Berta. We're over the first little bump. Actually, we're over the second bump here, it looks like. Next one coming up will be... I'll have to look back here on Pro Cycling Stats, maybe. Yeah, coming up to Berta here right away, guys. Then it's going to get really, really heated at the front, dudes. James, I did. Yeah, guys, James asking, did you see the replica of the Giro trophy? Yeah, dude, it was right in the middle of a roundabout. The little curly Q ribbon thing, whatever, the Giro trophy. Drew saying, so I presume the peloton is accelerating, not brake slowing. Yeah, dude, with UAE up front now, I think they're just going to pull this all back. We're 5 kilometers to the foot of the Berta. That was 1 minute ago here. Dave's talking about his dog almost half killing him here. Dave's asking, was Claudio in the Blue Jean kit? Yeah, I think he would have been for Carrera back then. I think that was his heyday for Carrera. James saying it was pissing down rain the whole day in 1991. Dude, I don't even remember that. And Dave, I still feel old. I remember watching Claudio at the Tour. Yeah, dude, I know. I know. Sanka all the way. Come on, Sanka. We need a sponsor. Sanka and Pop-Tarts. Let's go. For the amount I talk about Sanka, they should be the #1 decaffeinated coffee brand in North America. Come on, Sanka. Come on! Dudes, we've covered 255 kilometers, 5 hours, 40 minutes into the race. All out. Dude, think about the amount of carbs they're eating right now. I was telling someone about that just a few days ago. They were talking about eating the right amount of protein and stuff. And I said, yeah, good numbers. And it's the carbs that these cyclists eat. It's amazing. And that's probably the single biggest improvement in pro cycling is the digestibility of the carbs. It's not like 1989 Laurent Fignon eating a ham and cheese sandwich, right? As he's riding, stuff it in his face, trying to chew down lumps of bread. Dude, some of these riders are probably doing like 125 to 150 grams of carbs per hour. Per hour. Now, I know for a fact, because I did this quite a few years ago, I did a little bit of a keto diet. And this is before I got on my bike. And yeah, like if you're in ketosis, it's around 20 grams of carbs per day. Per day, 20 grams. And these guys are doing 125 to 150 grams of carbs per hour because they're burning it all off. They need the fuel. So yeah, it's amazing how much carbohydrates they can get in now at proper fueling. No one's bonking anymore. Like if you bonk now, you've really screwed up, I think. Drew, 1996, I made it to the Worlds in Lugano. Dave saying the pocket detail on the shorts was a little disturbing to watch. That must be the Carrera jeans. 220 still, 6 gap, still on schedule. Yeah, I think Drew was saying it would be down to a 2-minute gap somewhere between Berta and the Cipressa. Right in here, somewhere around 265 Ks. Let's go with that. I think Drew called it spot on. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there is a Jays game today. I think there's one tomorrow. Games are around 11 o'clock for me. That must be 1 o'clock Eastern time in Florida. But I think I'm going to head out today. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that works. Maybe I'm loading up a mini truck to sell it. Dude, show up with cash. I hope it's JG Wentworth that shows up. Dude, yeah, can I get your name for the bill of sale? Yeah, it's JG. What? JG Wentworth. He's coming. Low carb diets only work for the sedimentary. Yes, sedimentary rocks, indeed. My favorite rocks. Sedimentary rocks, guys. Not igneous or metamorphics. You don't find oil and gas in those. You only find oil and gas in sedimentary rocks, folks. Not in granites. Not in marbles. None of that stuff. Sedimentary. Limestones. Sandstones. Around here it's primarily sandstones. Deeper places you'll get limestones and dolomites. A little geotalk here. Capo Berta, 2 kilometers long. Average gradient 6.3% with a max slope of 9% gradient here. Under 2 minutes now. Drew, you're spot on, dude. Okay, Drew's saying that actually his 2 minutes was before the servo. Okay, so yeah, 1 bump back. Drew, close enough, man. Hand grenades, right? Close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades. Isn't that saying something like that? UAE on the front, guys. Alpecin's back up here now. Yep, a couple of riders from Alpecin. Looks like that's Bob Youngles there. Is that Youngles? Is that Youngles? No, it's not him. Youngles, I think, is for Ineos. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, he is for Ineos. Okay. Hang on, though. It's Dorian Godon, I think. I think that's Dorian Godon sitting on the front. No, it's not, because he's not here, Colin. Yeah, just a red, white, and blue jersey. I'm trying to figure out who that is. The front group, guys, now split up. The orange flares are going off here, guys. They're falling apart on this climb. 5 riders left. A gap to the 6th rider. And, yeah, these guys are falling. But Movistar riders out the back. The 2 Bardiani riders are out the back now. This is too much for them. It's saying 7% gradient here. The Movistar rider is Manio Moro. He is out the back too. This has been a long day. 260 kilometers already in the front by themselves. 8% segment. We're getting to the steepest part of this climb here. So 3 riders are out of the group. There's only 4 left. 2 of the team Polti Visit Malta guys. Team Picnic Postadel. And Lorenzo Malesi here for Movistar. Dude, still 6% gradient. They're moving at 30 kilometers an hour. That's how fast I go on a flat. I'm on a flat doing 32k an hour. And they've got 260 Ks under their legs already. Insane. Ooh, yeah, this is heating up, guys. I'm seeing Ghana at the front. I'm seeing Pogi up there. All the contenders are making their presence known now, dudes. Let's get it. Everyone's getting up there. Yep, I'm here. You're here. Okay, we're both here. Eyeballing each other. Eddie's saying, I think there are another race is just finished on the other side. Yeah, dude, I think there is another race going on right now, too. Dave's saying it's been too long since Colin's geology lessons. Yeah, there's okay. Same corner with the orange flares. There's orange flares all over this building with the name Ulivo on top of it. I'm not sure if that's a little town in the area. Ulivo, Ulivo. If you're from that part of the world, welcome to the channel. Okay, they're not even watching. Yeah, close is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades. That's right. Bay 12, please, Don. Exactly. I'm feeling kind of like a third wheeler. Is there anything I can do? I don't know. Is there anything you can do? You guys know. You guys know. How many races will you cover that are not Grand Tours? Dude, as much as I absolutely can. If it's on flow bikes and it's in pro cycling stats, I will cover it. So, like, am I going to cover the Pan American? No, I'm not, because I won't have any video coverage of it. Probably none of these. Next week will be all Volta Catalonia. Catalonia next week, dudes, because it's a... What is Catalonia? Is it a 1 Pro? Must be a 1 Pro. It doesn't actually say. No, it did say World Tour, didn't it? Did it say World Tour? Yeah, Catalonia is a World Tour race, guys. So we're doing Catalonia for sure. That's going to take us from the 23rd through the 30th. And then after that, we got Ron van Brugge here. I think we have to do that one. E3 Saxo Classic in Flanders Fields. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's going to be a busy week. Now, I think these races are all part of VeloGames, too. Yeah, if they're World Tour, they're going to be part of there's Doors van Vlaanderen, too. Then the Ron van Vlaanderen. So dudes are wrong. Then we got the Basque Country coming up. Wow, April's right around the corner, guys. Paris-Roubaix. Oh my, dude. So I'm doing with Flesh Alone. I'm doing Amstel Gold. I'm doing Paris-Roubaix. I'll do the Basque Country. I'll do Ron van Vlaanderen. I'm going to do everything that's World Tour. If it's World Tour, I'm doing it. Once we drop down a bit, then I have to figure out, okay, can I do that with another race? So yeah, dude, we're doing all of them. And we're back. 37.7 kilometers to go. Phase 2, engaging. I can see Pogi here, Del Toro sitting around. 3 UAE riders, Pogi, Del Toro, and Mattieu. Mattieu's right nearby. The probing attacks are going to start, guys. I love a good probing. Who doesn't love a good probing, especially during bang time? Let's get it, folks. Saying that with not even a smile on my face. Probing and bang time. I can run that loader. Thank you, Dave. Yes, dude. Aliens, shout-outs coming strong here, guys. Ladies love me. Girls adore me. I mean, even the ones that never saw me like. And go. 8. Thoughts on Poggy's dominance. Like to watch the spectacle, or are you getting bored? Dude, a little bored. A little bored, to be honest. Dudes, and I've always been that way, and it's nothing against Poggi. It's nothing against him. It's kind of like when Froome won a bunch of stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, snooze fast. When one team is just dominating and destroying all the time, it's probably like any sport. I guess it's because I'm not really like a hometown guy. I'm not a hometown guy. So I live just outside of Calgary, Alberta. So we have the Flames here. Am I a diehard Flame fan? Absolutely not. I just kind of click with the team, and then I just start watching them. So yeah, I don't like live and die by one team or one rider, except Mathieu van der Poel. He's about the only one. So yeah, dude, when one team is overly dominant, it's like, okay, here we go. Like, it's the same as when I watch Jonas. If he's at a race and he's got no competition, a la Paris-Nice, it's just, okay. 9 kilometers to the foot of the Cipressa, which is 5.7 kilometers long at an average gradient of 4.1%. Don't think there's anything too steep in there. There's not. We're talking like maybe 6% gradient max. Picnic Postinel rider. This is the French rider, Alexis Prost. He's fallen out of the back of the front group now. Only 3 left. The 2 Polti boys and 1 lone Movistar rider. Wow, beautiful here. Huge fountain in the middle of this roundabout. Movistar goes to the right. Polti goes to the left. Man, Italy. What a place. What a place. So yeah, 8, nice question, dude. Yeah, I kind of get sick of when any team in any sport is just too dominant for too long. I'm always going to cheer for the underdog then. just for something new, something like a surprise, a spoiler. Big, huge power yachts and stuff on the coastline here. I love it. Dave saying Poggy's fun to watch because he's having so much fun. Win, lose, or draw. Love the way he accepts his rare defeats and using them as motivation. Yeah, dude. I mean, Poggy is a good champion. He is a good champion. Matthew Vanderpool, better looking. That's besides the point. I didn't actually say that. Zen saying, love watching Poggy. Love watching Michaela Sheffrin. Love watching Avalanche hockey. Okay, there we go. Colorado. Once the Nordiques. Back in the day. Eddie's saying there are no stage races after World Championships other than Langkawi. Dude, what about Tour Guangxi? I bet you Tour Guangxi is after it. Tour Guangxi last year went off in October, and it is a World Tour race. Like, the World Tour teams have to go. So it's a 5-6 day stage race in October in China. I know, because I did it. And when I say did it, I sat here in the dark by myself late at night, overnight, from like 11 o'clock at night till 3 o'clock in the morning. Absolutely shattered my life. Because I was just done every day. I would go to bed for a couple hours, wake up at 11, do the race, and then when the race time's done at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like wide awake. Wide awake. The next night, falling asleep at 5 p.m. Yeah, that was great times. Poggy is the Flash in pro cycling. James Delara, Taddy is the most versatile rider in Monter. I'd agree with that. You know, he's capable. He's so close. You know, well, he's already won some of the one-day races, obviously. He's so close to winning this race, so close to winning Paris-Roubaix. He can win the Grand Tours. They've now caught the Movistar rider that got kicked out of that front group. Jaco Alula coming to the front, doing some assistance here. 2, maybe 3 riders up front there. NSN Cycling getting up there. Remember, guys, this is the kind of race where the big boys, if they can hang on, have a chance. A big sprinter can win this, or a big, powerful rider can win this. Jasper would be the last pure sprinter to win this race. Mathieu, not a pure sprinter, more of a long-range, strong rider, sprinter type. He's won it twice. Ghana, TT, very strong rider, has came second place twice. So, you know, Ineos Grenadiers here has everything on Ghana for this. I think Ghana's best odds were like 10 to 1, 12 to 1. And, you know, MVDP and Pogi are basically 1-to-1 bets. You're going to have to just like 1.1 to 1 bets, if you want to call it that. Yeah, dude, it's beautiful here through Italy. Like, what a place to live. Oh, Dave's saying, how scary would it be if Poggy and MDVP were on... MVDP were on the same team. Dude, horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Okay, Eddie's saying, in terms of Pro Series, Tour of Langkawi is the last. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, just remember the Tour of Guangxi being the very last, like, big stage race, if you want to call it big. Kind of, whatever. Aid's saying, I just found your podcast today. This is great. I am a diehard cycling fan from the U.S., so I'm always looking for other fans. Dudes, we're all here, man. We're all here. I actually thought the stream would be bigger today, guys, with Milan Sanremo. That's okay. Dudes, it's going to keep growing. Remember, dudes, wait till we get back to next summer where I'm dropping like 30, 40,000 views on my videos. And there's like 5 and 6 and 1,000 people watching at the same time. There's dudes here that were part of that. Dave was part of that. Drew was part of that. Dawn was part of that. There'd be... Oh, another crash, guys. Got a crash after a small bend here. Is this Binyam? Not sure if that's Binyam. I think it is. 3 Visma, Leesberger. Poggy's down. Poggy's down. Okay, everyone hit the brakes and wait. Everyone hit the brakes and wait. I would just attack now. Okay, that's just wham. Vout's down. No one's waiting for Vout. Okay, not Matthew. Matthew's fate. Okay, Poggy's down. Jorgensen's down. It was right after a left bend. Poggy went down first, I think, guys. Poggy was the first rider down. I think Poggy just screwed that up. Not really sure what happened, but the first rider down I saw was Poggy. It looks like he landed on his left-hand side. Took down Binyam, took down Vout, took down 2 more Visma Leasebike riders. Alpecin rider, Bahrain victorious rider. That might be, is that Soren Craig Anderson there? Yeah, Pogi is shredded on his left side. And right through his bibs. So his white bibs are now shredded and dirty. He doesn't like his bibs to get dirty, right? 47 seconds back to the peloton here, guys. So yeah, that was unfortunate for a bunch of riders there. Team Ineos Grenadiers safe and away from all that debacle there. So hey, dude, welcome aboard, dude. The channel gets bigger. Last year, I only started doing this for the Tour de France. And guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I like to show. I don't know why. I've kind of kept a bunch of room card passes. You know, you go to a hotel, you get a room card. Let me see again. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know what. Pogi was the first dude. Oh my. That rider from Trek hit the ground so hard on his head. I'd be surprised if he gets up. I would be surprised if he gets up. I wouldn't. Pogi looks like he's okay. He's riding on pure adrenaline right now. Pure adrenaline. I think it was Soren Craig Anderson. Yeah, this dude hit the ground so hard. Like he kind of went down and went, like flopped down with his head not getting any protection except for the helmet at the very end. Whew. Hope he is okay. Okay, just seeing things catch up here. So Pogi is moving, guys, no problem. I'm sure he's sore. He's hurt. He'd have to be after hitting the ground that hard. But he was the first rider I actually saw hit the ground. Not saying he caused it. And of course, these are all little accidental things. 30 kilometers to go, guys. Yeah, so basically, guys, I like to sit here and shuffle room card passes for all the hotels I stayed at. But there's a bunch more. But yeah, it's kind of my little thing. I like to shuffle them. It's kind of an annoying habit I'm doing now. Yeah, so Aid, we started last year doing this style, July 5th, Stage 1, Tour de France. Haven't missed any of the big races since then. This is what we do over here. And there's some other tools we're going to have down the road, guys. We're going to give a shout out to Bike Terra quickly. Bike Terra is a cycling application for inside cycling where you ride your bike inside on a smart trainer. And it generates a kind of a simplified graphics of the real world with the real gradients. Here comes Benyon coming back too, guys. I want to see who's on the NSM team. Oh, one of the Visma guys is calling for a bike right now. These guys are struggling to get back on right now. Yeah, it is Benyon. So there's a group of about 15 riders here, and let's say 10, fighting their way back to the peloton now. That would be the Pogi group. Pogi stuck back here. Alpecin on the front, smashing. Alpecin on the front, smashing right now. Mattieu's on the front. I would be cutthroat here. I would go for the kill right now. Just saying. Oh, and wait a second here. There's another group out front from that. Kind of riding block across the road. They're slowing everything down. Okay, this is where we get to play nicey. Okay, let's slow down and wait for the favorites. Yeah, so Mattieu's in a group coming back on. Poggi's in a further group back behind that. Dude, sorry, didn't want to be here. We're going back here now. The Cipressa's coming up, guys. Ooh, yeah, Pogi hit hard. I bet you he's going to be very, very sore after this race. His bib shorts are shredded down the left-hand side. His entire back left shoulder area side here are completely black from the tarmac. There's a group Van Aert group trying to get back onto. Maybe surfing this car a little bit too much, guys. Maybe just a little bit. Just going to say it. Wow, Visma bike car. What do you know? 3 Visma bike riders back here. And it does say now that Van der Poel is back in the peloton. It was Jorgensen that needed the bike change. Yeah, so yeah, Aid, welcome to the wild ride. That's from Dave here. Zen saying this is Drew. He says you found the cool kids. So yeah, Drew was here from very early in the Tour de France coverage last year. So my channel's been around 3 years, but I was doing other stuff, like cycling related stuff, but I was doing commentary on like inside racing, like the kind of stuff I do, which I don't really do anymore. I don't do any of those videos. I don't want to do them. I want to do only pro racing. Waiting for my pro contract to come through right now. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Aid, thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Welcome aboard, dude. Aid, let us know where you're from. How long you been following cycling for? Do you ride bikes still? Let us know. Dude, let me get caught up with the chat here. I was just going to tell you another goofy story about You ever talk sometimes and you get your tongue caught on one tooth over and over, and all of a sudden you realize that you're kind of like eating your own tongue? Yeah, I'm kind of doing that right now. Reminds me of Charles Barkley's story about Larry Bird walking into an all-star dressing room and asking who's finishing second in three-point comp. Yeah, dude, I've watched some Larry Bird competitions, and like every other major player's like, he was a nightmare. Like Larry Bird, Boston Celtics, skinny white dude with the blonde hair. I think they were all horrified of him. They were all terrified of Larry Bird because he was like the ultimate trash talker, and he could back it up with play. Poggy back, 36 seconds back. Yeah, dude, let's take a look here. So we've got our peloton on the front. We've got 22 seconds back to Danny Van Poppel. Wout van Aert group is at 58 seconds back. I'll just start looking here, guys, to see what's going on here. Van der Poel's back in the group. Okay, I'm seeing Bingham getting on here, so Poggy's back. Poggy's now back in the main peloton. He's working his way up the right-hand side. Poggy's going to have to fight right to the front. He does have a teammate with him. Trying to see who that is. He's got one teammate who's going to bring him back to the front here. Dude, we're at the foot of the Cipressa right now. This is where the race starts. The race starts right here. Poggy is on the back foot. Ghana sitting second place right now on the front. Mads Pedersen's right there too, guys. Mads Pedersen at the front on the Cipressa. 5.6 kilometers long. Average gradient only 4.1%, but we do hit 9% in places. I think this is Del Toro. I think Del Toro might be pulling Poggy back on here. Long helicopter shot, guys. Hard for me to tell who's pulling, but I kind of think it's Del Toro. Maybe not, because I'm not really seeing the Mexican flag on his jersey. On the Cipressa now, guys. So they're all back. Yeah, so we've seen the crash. Poggy, guys, I think Poggy could still do really well at this race, could still win this race. He's going to feel rough tomorrow. Okay, it was McNulty. McNulty, his teammate, pulled Poggy all the way back up. And I can see McNulty pulling Poggy hard right now. Jaco Alula takes over the lead at the front here, guys. Okay, guys, this is some good info here from Aid. Dude, thanks for subscribing. I'm from New Jersey. I've been riding road for over 30 years. I coach kids mountain bike. I raced a little when I was younger. Not well, dude. Me too. And love the sport and the speed. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of cycling fans out there. And I'm hoping to bring more here to the channel. Dudes, and immediately, there we go. Poggy's riding second wheel. He's stating his dominance. I'm not hurt. I bet you he's sore. Victor Campenarts is coming up here now. Now, is that Greasy Stash? It is Mr. Greasy Stash himself, Brandon McNulty. No disrespect, Brandon. He just has that Greasy Stash look, and that's just a nickname he got here from me. I take full credit for that and full blame. Yeah, man, Poggy looking good. It is Greasy Stash McNulty doing so much work here. I love Brandon McNulty, by the way. This is a dude that should get more time as GC leader, which I think he did last year. Didn't he win the Tour of Luxembourg? Let's have a look. Let's see how good my memory is, guys. Let's see how good my memory is. 2025 Skoda Tour of Luxembourg. Brandon McNulty won that race. How do I know? Because I did 5 videos on it. They're all buried in the channel somewhere, guys. Go back. Dudes, yeah, and if you want to watch a bunch of junk, there's probably over 520 videos right now on the channel. Del Toro comes up now. He's sitting second on McNulty's wheel. Poggy third. Ghana right there. Wow, the size difference between Ghana and Poggy is unbelievable. Red Bull rider there. No, that's not a Red Bull rider. Q36.5 rider. That's got to be Pitcock. It is Pitcock. Pitcock is sitting on Poggy's wheel. Ghana riding fifth. And I think it's Mathieu van der Poel in sixth place. Then we've got a decathlon rider there and Mads Pedersen. Mads Pedersen's right there, guys. Decathlon. Is that decathlon? It is decathlon. I wasn't sure if it was Bahrain Victorious at first. Sometimes I get screwed up there. I don't know. Maybe that's Paul Lapierre. Could be him. Again, long helicopter shots here, guys. They're keeping the cars away, keeping the motorbikes away right now. So UAE dominant on the front. Pitcock surfing Taddy's wheel. Ghana on his wheel as well. Yeah, Zeus X, Poggy, and McNulty ace. Greasy stashes all around. If you got a greasy stash, we love you. If you have a greasy stash, Inside Cycling World loves you. No stash here. I can't grow a mustache, guys. McNulty out of the saddle, absolutely smashing, guys. 37 kilometers an hour. McNulty pulls off. Del Toro attacks like a beast. Attacking like a beast on the Cipressa here. Pogi second. Pidcock third. Ganna fourth. Mathieu van der Poel fifth. We got 2 Trek riders there. I think the second rider in that group is Mads Pedersen here. I'd be surprised if Pedersen can hang on here. He probably doesn't have a lot of good race form right now since he's been sitting on the sidelines after crashing out way back in, what was it, early February? We lost Mads, one of my favorite riders. Cipressa time, here we go. It's on, guys. Dream's back. Hey, Dream. So good. And Poggy's going to the front now, guys. Del Toro pulls up. Pogi puts in his first big effort of the day, guys. Out of the saddle, attacking. Pidcock right with him, and we know Pidcock's got great form right now. Matthew's there. It's just the 3 of them. Everyone else has been obliterated. Right here, guys. Top guns at the front. Pogi has a little look back. Sees Pidcock there. Sees his nemesis. Mr. Van der Poel is there. Ganna's gone already, guys. Ganna's gone. Huge acceleration there. 24 kilometers to go here, dudes. We're not even done the Cipressa yet. It's a big gap. Big gap here. Looks like Trek's coming up now again. Oh, wow. This is great. Okay, dudes, I'm going to catch up with the chat here as quick as I can. Dream's back. Dream, I was talking to you yesterday to a friend about women's cycling. And actually, I was talking to that same friend about how when I started doing women's cycling last year, and this is a special shout out to Dream, guys. When I started doing women's cycling last year, because I'm relating this to my baseball coverage I'm going to do, guys. I don't know a lot. But I'm going to get there. When I started doing women's cycling last year, I could probably name 4 or 5 women's cyclists. That's it. Dream carried me all the way through Tour de France, Femmes, avec Zwift. So thank you so much, Dream. I talked to a good friend yesterday about you in particular. I don't know your real... Dream, what's your real name? I just know Dream shows up. She's saying, hello, hello, let's go. James is back here with Taddy at the front. Guys, I got to keep a close eye on this. So Taddy's put in one huge effort. He's just sitting down in the saddle now. He's having little peeks back at Pidcock and Mathieu van der Poel. Aid saying he's about an hour south of New Vernon, north central New Jersey. So Dawn's from New Jersey. I think Dawn's disappeared for now, but that's okay. Saturday morning here. Saturday afternoon in other places. Yeah, Dave, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Matt so far, that he's able to hang with these dudes. So he's obviously been doing some great training as he's been in recovery. Yeah, Del Toro did a huge launch and then just shut her right down. Okay, I think we're all caught up here. Pidcock now goes to the front, guys. Oh, Pidcock, top form here, guys. Pidcock is in top form. And Dave's saying, don't ignore Del Toro. He has a way of clawing his way back. I think the selection is made now. These 3 riders clear. Trek is leading the chase with Del Toro. And it looks like Ganna. So we got 3 Trek riders, obviously for Mads Pedersen. Del Toro for UAE. He's not going to do much there. And Ganna. Dave saying hi to Dream. Nice to see you again. Saturday, here in the park. Yeah, guys, if you drop me lyrics, I'll sing them for you. I know my singing is like off the charts. Trio has a 22-second lead. Okay, dudes, let's get it close. Mathieu on the front now, guys. Bang time, dudes. It is bang time. It is bang time now. Man, Mathieu looks... Pogi attacks again. Pogi goes up the right-hand side of the road, puts in a quick attack. Mathieu was just having a quick look back, and Pogi went. Tom, really strong here, guys. Really strong. Right on Poggy's wheel. Nice try, bro. Nice try. That was cute. So, Tom, yeah, Poggy's trying to have a little look without letting him know. He's like, I love that little tactic. They try to look without looking. Now Poggy takes a full look like, okay, they're both here. 21.7 kilometers to go, guys. Cipressa is done. We've been riding for 6 hours and 10 minutes. We only have 21.3 kilometers to go. Colin will be selling his mini truck within the next hour and getting some cash from JG Wentworth. Top of the climb here, guys. So we're going to hit a flat section coming up. Then we take on the Poggio de Sanremo, the hill of Sanremo. And then it's that descent. It's all about that descent into the finish line. This is going to be spectacular. Look at this. We got Pogi, Tour de France champion, world champion on the front. We got Tom Pidcock, Mr. Mountain Bike Extraordinaire. We've got Mathieu van der Poel, probably the best CX rider on the planet right now. Extreme handling skills here for these dudes. And we know Pidcock can descend, dudes. The guy is absolutely fearless. I'm sure you guys have all seen his videos on YouTube descending where no one can keep up with him. It's really crazy, too, because he's such a small rider. A little bit of a gap opening here back to Van der Poel, I'm noticing. Watching this really close, guys. Yeah, it's game on time, guys. Oh, Dave. Oh, Eddie wants me to sing the final countdown. Dude, I can hear... Dude, all I can think of when you say that is, you know, that TV show on Netflix with Jason Bateman. And you guys know what I'm talking about. If Pogi Pitters drag MVDP over Pinarello jersey in Pity's honor. Another Pinarello jersey in Pity's honor. Oh, sorry. Guys, I just jumped the lines there. The latter wins in... Oh, yeah. If Pogi Pitters drags Mattieu over the Poggio, the latter wins in a sprint. Yes. Then Dave says, may have to don another Pinarello jersey in Pity's honor. Yeah, we could do that. Pogi pushing hard on the front. It's funny here just watching. Matthew's leaving just a little bit bigger of a gap than I'd like. Dude, super technical here coming down the Cipressa too. One mistake here, race over. One mistake here, you could be dropping 100 feet into a vineyard down below. Insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, what's that TV show? Not Office Space, not... or whatever, not Community, Arrested Development. That guy. The magician dude. Gob. No, Job. Job, but they spell it Gob. Job, the magician. He always played the final countdown when he did his magic. I started watching that show again. Absolutely love it. So, the humor is just so goofy to me. Okay, just looking at this here, guys. So we got 3 riders in our front group. Mathieu, again, just hanging maybe 5-6 meters back. 33-second gap back to the peloton. Then they're saying it's 58 seconds back to Van Aert. Dudes, let's try out Tour Tracker here, see if we can get a better look as to what's going on. Here's our group, guys. We're just going past the marina down below on the left-hand side. This should be our break. Here's our peloton, and this should be the Van Aert group right here. So you can see we're just cruising the coastline. Here it is. This is where the race is going to be decided right here. Either Poggy's going to drop them and take off. If he doesn't, Matthew's going to win the sprint at the finish. Heck yeah. That's what we're talking about here, guys. Back to PCS. I just kind of like the PCS look better to me, guys. Yeah. Now I'm getting song requests. Colin's karaoke channel, guys. Inside ABC's Wide World of Colin. Poggy back on the front now, guys, with his flared up handlebars that he uses. Matthew riding second, and then Mr. Pidcock in third place. So good to see Tom Pidcock here. So good for Q36.5. Mads Pedersen leading the peloton back up. Bobbering Victorious in the mix too. Looks like we got 2 riders for Bobbering Victorious and 1 for Decathlon. Man, their jerseys are so similar. The blue and then the color on the sleeves is the only way I can tell them the difference. Del Toro coming back too, guys. Remember, it's not just about the front 3, guys. There's other places coming up for UCI points. So, yeah, they're going to be coming back here, too. Campanart is in that group. Oh, yeah, guys. Ooh, the more you look at it now, Poggy has some pretty nasty road rash on that left shoulder. His knee is bleeding. Ooh, Mathieu van der Poel gritting his teeth trying to hang on to Poggy here. I wonder what kind of wattage is being put out here. Pidcock just whips a bottle away. He's got the headset in. Probably listening to some Metallica right now. Just going to check a quick message here, guys. Oh, yeah, thanks. Thank you. Okay, hey, late this after we were going. Okay, good. I think I got somewhere to go today, guys. I think I got somewhere to go. Sorry, guys, just checking messages. I'm trying to set up my afternoon to have some fun today. So it's a 31-second gap back to the peloton with Bobbering Victorious in that second group, trying to get back up there for Mr. Matty. Let's see who we fully have here for Bahrain Victorious. Pogi having a look back, expecting some work, some help from his temporary teammates. Bahrain Victorious, I just must have flashed past them here. Yeah, Matty Mahorik's here. He's their guy. Matty Mahorik would have won this way back, what is it, 2022? Yeah, he won the race in 2022, hit one of the most epic descents you're ever going to see. I love that race when he did that with his dropper seat post. Yeah, that was really cool. They're on the flats now. The Poggio is coming, guys. The Poggio is coming. Mattieu on the front now. Just hang on, dudes. It's going to get hot. Dude, do we even have Phase 3 coming up? Nah, we only have Phase 2. Yeah, the final countdown. Tawny Katan. Nope. Was she in that one too? Dude, I always think Tawny Katan was with Whitesnake. David Coverdale. And the still. I love that song, dude. I'm going to play that today in my car. Dude, latest music for Colin. Latest music of choice for Colin. I don't know why. Dude, I'm in love with Linkin Park right now. I don't know why. I knew some of their music when they came out like over 20 years ago. 25 years ago? Wow. Dude, it's all I'm listening to right now. On repeat. MVDP yet to put himself in the win. He just did for a little bit. He is in the front right now. 15K banner to go. Poggy's going to be so sore tomorrow. Like, yeah, he's going to be hurting. A lot of, like, just, just the impact on his leg. But he is down to, like, shredded bibs. Yeah, he's going to be in a lot of pain. Feel bad for him right now. Tom rolling with confidence and enjoying it. Zeosek saying, Tom looking freaky good. I like that, dude. Freaky good. That's a new one we're going to use around here. Thank you, Zeosek, for coining that term. Vanderpool's hand is all... Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, so Zeosek saying that Matthew Vanderpool's hand is all beat up. Because he was in the crash, too. He was part of the group that... There was two chase groups chasing the peloton. Vanderpool in the second group, Poggi in the third group. Pretty big crash. We're going to have some sore dudes later today. Bahrain Tour's pulling. Trek's up there as well. Trek doing a lot of work. There must be 6 riders from Trek here. Ghana is isolated by himself. He's using Trek as his new team for the day. Yeah. That back end, Poggi, left side, right in that hip area, top of the quad. His upper back, too, is shredded right down through here, guys. Right in this area. Shredded right down to bare skin. Doesn't look too... He's actually got a couple spots down, and his left calf is beat up. Trying to see any damage to Mr. Vanderpool. Tom? Yeah, pristine. Tom looks pristine to me. Yeah, that's another one we're going to use too. Cipressa Carnage 2026. Any riders ever listen to Song When Cycling? Dude, I would. I'd be like, oh yeah, more like EDM craft work for Tom. Yes. I love it. Matthew on the front again, guys. I'm looking at Matthew's hand here. Trying to see anything. Dude, I don't know if Matthew's beat up or not. I haven't seen it yet anyways. Gives a little flick to Poggi. Come on, world champion. Get back up there. I'm going to outsprint you at the finish. Is the dropper post banned by UCI now? Dude, I am not really sure. Maybe someone can look that up for us. Whitesnake, yes, but also Robin Crosby's girlfriend at one time. Oh, dude, I do know. Robin Crosby? Yeah, I forget which group he was in. Was that Europe? I don't know. I just saw his name for some reason. Is that guy... I hate to say, is that guy passed away? I hate saying dead. But he passed away? Head-to-head results, last 20 races. Taddy's won 18 times. Tom's only won 2. Yep, here I go alone on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Dude, Inside Cycling World motto. Inside Cycling World motto. I'm going to listen to that today. Oh, the Rat bassist. Dude, I used to love Rat too. Oh, I used to love Rat. Steve, what's his name? Steve Percy, the lead singer. That guy's been rocking some cancer, I think, for quite a while now. Like, he's so skinny. He's still performing. Love that guy. Don saying Linkin Park is awesome music. I have their Meteora and Minutes to Midnight. Yeah, so, dude, I'm listening to the first 2 albums, like, basically on replay these days. Dude, I think it's going to be some really good music for training. Paper Cut, One Step Closer, Point of Authority. And then there's the songs that we all know. But there's a lot of stuff I didn't really know about them. I don't even know what I was doing back then. What was I doing? I was probably just running an oil company, something like that, when I was actually a VP. Now actually a nobody. Eddie saying Eyes of the Tiger. UCI now approved GPS for cycling. Oh, LMS saying now he's dead. Okay. Steve Percy's voice is gone. Yeah, dude, it happens to all of them, right? Like it's so hard to keep the voice. Podium percentage in professional races for selected riders. Pogi, 38.8%. Vanderpool, 28.3%. Pidcock at 11.9%. Three of them up front. I'm going to say it's a third chance each right now. I think any one of these three can win this. Pidcock is on fire. He's already run this week. He's got the confidence. Crazy descender. That's where Pidcock's going for this. I think Pidcock's going to try to drop Poggi on the descent. And he's going to say, come on, Mr. Tour de France champion. What are you willing to push here right now? You've already crashed once today. I haven't. I'm going to hang everything out there in bang time mode at the front. See if he can hang on to this wheel. Dude, that's what it's all about, right? How much guts does Pogi have right now after crashing today? Dude, I'm just randomly making stuff up right now. But that's what I'm really thinking. Poggi's already been down hard. And, hey, where's Aaron today? Where's Aaron? Aaron from Virginia. Where are you, dude? I hope you watch this later today. Aaron, I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, Vince Neil's voice is gone. Oh, yeah, Chuck's gone. Chuck's gone. Chuck Norris. No, he didn't. He hasn't passed away. They said he's leveled up. He leveled up. So Chuck has leveled up, guys. He died at 86 years old. His last post, it showed him working out 10 days ago. Dave, too many voices gone lately. Actually, I saw two. Xavier from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the actor for the TV show, he just passed away too. It said he passed away of natural causes. 54 years old, dude. 54. So be thankful for whatever you got going on in your life. Before Jackie Chan, there was Bruce Lee. Phil Lewis of LA Guns still sounds amazing. Dude, I loved LA Guns back in the day. Their first album, Sex Action, whatever it was called. Great song. I used to listen to that a lot. Inertia is huge. Scott Rosenblum. I love seeing Pidcock competitive here. People slag him a lot. Yeah, they do. And this would be a big win for him. Oh, man. You know what? I would take a Pidcock win right now over the other two. I really would, because he deserves it. I think he really deserves it. And I want to see him do it with his descending skills. He just threw a gel away. He's like, I can't have 1 extra gram of weight in my body. There's 1 gram of carbs left in that pack, and I got to get rid of it. 17-second gap, guys. Lotto Intermarché pulling like demons on the front right now. There's 2 of them up there. Jaco Alula. These guys are trying to pull them back. Del Toro looks like he's sitting 4th or 5th from the front. Probably trying to slow things down a little bit. Like I'm going to fake pedal here. Just slow it down a little bit. My team leader up front is beat up. He's got 2 phenomenal riders with him. CX God, mountain bike champion. Let's go, guys. We got an world champion here. Tour de France winner. Like, come on, dudes. Does it get any better than this? Chase group's only 10 seconds, dudes. Bang, bang time. Now it's really bang time, guys. 7-second lead going to the start of the Poggio, guys. They're just getting to the Poggio now. Like a British middle finger from him. Okay. Pogi, go Poggio. This is from Drew. Actually, the gap is down to 8. I know it's coming hard. Peloton chasing hard. Hurry hard. You guys know what that's from? Tell me the sport. Peloton is coming hard, dude. Yeah, absolutely, dudes. Trek was pulling like beasts. Intermarché's there right now. Jaco Alula. These boys, if they're going to mess around, they're going to get caught. Oh, on the switchbacks of the Poggio now, dude. This is fantastic. Dude's going to go to Tour Tracker quickly. Could I talk any faster? Probably. Sorry, guys, I bumped the mic. Yeah, guys, whenever you see... I'm going to put it up really high for you just so you can understand Inside Cycling World here. Yeah, if you see the red light go off, yeah, make sure you yell at me. Thanks, guys. That was Scott who bailed me out there. So everyone did. Eddie did. Scott did. Yeah, Zen did. Sorry, dudes. I'm back. Dude, I don't know how long we lost sound there for. Don saying sounds. Whoops, no sound calling. Yeah, everyone's hitting me hard now. Turn mic on, Colin. We can't hear you. Ah, man. Dudes, that was the best commentary I've ever done in my life, and you missed all of it. Just trust me. Phil would have been like, man, dude, just take my job. Take my job from me. Pogi attacking again, dude. 6.5 Ks to go. We're still on the Poggio here. Still finishing up the Poggio here. Pogi out of the saddle, trying to drop Tom. He can't. He's not dropping Tom. Confetti flying through the airs, dude. People are throwing confetti. Fans are right here, fist pumping all the way. Ooh, Pogi's probably thinking, what am I going to do about this next? I don't want to crash again. Tom will risk his life on this descent to win. I know it. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, Dave says, so I'm not deaf. Yeah, dude, it was just me. Yeah, dude, I bumped the mic with this goofy chin of mine I got here. Matthew's coming next. Oh, yeah, so, dude, it looks like we had no sound for a while there. Sorry, dudes. Yeah, so Mike's back on. Turn on the mic, Colin. Everyone's saying the sound is back. Colin saying MVP just got dropped. Look like Pogi will win the race. Okay, dudes, I think I'm all caught up now. Pogi versus Pity is real. Dude, Poggy's probably thinking, yee. I bet you well, yeah, we're going to see, guys. It's the descent. The descent that's coming up is going to play this race out right here. Let's get ready for this, guys. Here's the detail profile. We're just getting over the top now, guys. This is where Tom is going to win the race right here, guys. Tom's going to win the race here. Go Great Britain. Let's go, guys. My birthland. 12 seconds. They're looking over their shoulders. Dudes, love it. It's on, guys. It's gap back to the peloton at 18 seconds on the climb. They're now starting the descent. Dropper posts engaged. Peloton's almost on Mattieu right now. They're probably only 5 seconds behind him. It says actually 4 seconds here. Okay, so they must be talking about Mattieu here, I think. Okay, so yeah, they're on the descent now, guys. On the descent, Pogi looking back. Ooh, Pidcock's going to take the lead here now. And you say, here, bro, hold my beer. Tom Pidcock is saying, here, bro, hold my beer. I'm going to show you how it's done. They got a drone flying along here. They got a drone for the descent. Wow, this is so awesome, dudes. Got to watch the mic again. I've done that a couple of times in the past, and that was probably a bad time to do it, too. Descent time in the pipe, 5x5, 100%, dude. Oh, dude, the drone coverage is awesome. Poggy's looking back a lot here. Pogi looking back. Now, Tom needs to get away from Pogi. He needs to drop him here on the climb. Is it even possible? I'm not really sure if it is. Very technical descent here, guys. Poggy's doing well, riding right on Tom's wheel. Tom, don't pull him all the way down because I think Pogi will launch it at the very finish here on the flat section. Pogi goes back to the front. Guys. You know, I think if Tom doesn't drop him on the descent, Poggy's going to win his first Milan Sanremo. I mean, this is not a hard prediction, guys. I think Tom needed to drop him on the descent in the Sketchville descent. Tom needs to be braver and drop him. Mattieu still riding solo here. Saying Mattieu's 12 seconds back. 5 seconds back to the peloton. They should be coming right around the corner. There they are. Streaming around that corner right now. Strung out maybe 25 riders in this group. Rest of the peloton shunted out the back. Poggy's attacking on the descent, guys. Yeah, very technical on the corners here. One slip. One slip, your race is over. One slip, your race is over. Yeah, dude, Don, I wish we had Blue Thunder mode for this. I actually asked the Bike Terra guys, when will you be covering more of the pro races? So that I can use that cycling application to show where the riders are on course. They said, yeah, we're just waiting for some GPS data from the races. I mean, I don't know if they can't get it right now. Yeah, cue the Earwolf music. Poggy, not exactly a slouch descending either, that's right. The commentary say world champion never won the race since, that's right. There's been a 43-year curse since world champion has gone on the next year to win Milan Sanremo. And it was actually Fireworks on the Cycling Network, whose page I want you to join over on Facebook. Guys, jump in there. Just click on Facebook quickly. Go join in there. The Cycling Network. I want to grow his Facebook page for him. The drone coverage is making me feel nauseous. Yeah. Descent not steep enough for pitters to drop Pogi. Yeah, dude, it's not a crazy descent here. 2.7 Ks to go. Tom, come on, dude. Can Tom prevent Pogi from winning his first Milan Sanremo, dudes? Can he prevent it? Mother Cramden, MVBT still very close and several flat kilometers to catch up. Yeah, the horsepower of Mattieu might bring him back. We're not really sure. You guys, we're going to jump back to Tour Tracker quickly and see the location of the riders here. Here it is. So here's Tom and Pogi, 2 riders with 3.4 Ks to go. The peloton's at 24, so Mattieu's going to be somewhere in between. They're not even showing Mattieu right now. Okay, coming back here. It says 2 kilometers to go now here over on Flow Bikes. I'm looking for the banner. I just missed it, I think. Okay, come on, dude. Last time Pidcock went to his sprint, he lost to Del Toro at the Giro dell'Emilia. That would have been last year in the fall. I think we covered that race. So Mattieu's now been caught by the peloton. 23 seconds left, so it's going to be a 2-up sprint for the finish here. Tom, just sit on the wheel. You need to sit on the wheel all the way now. Dave's saying all about who stays relaxed and keeps muscles warm at the front. Yeah, if I was... Van Aert's on the attack, guys. Wout Van Aert goes on the attack out of this group. There were 3 or 4 Visma Lease bike riders in this group. He's on the attack right now. 16 seconds. Actually, they're saying it's 10 seconds to the peloton, guys. It is only 10 seconds to the peloton. They're saying 1 kilometer to go here on PCS. I'm seeing 1.2 over here on Flow Bikes. Tom is letting Pogi sit on his wheel, dude. I wouldn't do that. Would not do that. I would just sit back and I would let Pogi do all the work. Give Pogi the fear that the chasing peloton's going to come get him. So I would sit on his wheel and not do a thing right now. Tom's ditching all of his gear that he's got in the back here. Only 700 meters to go with 8 seconds to the peloton. They're going to be coming right around this corner right away. Okay, they've taken a right-hand corner. I did not see the peloton coming. Here comes Wout van Aert. Yep, here we go. Sprint finish, 500 meters to go, guys. I'm not going to look here. I'm only going to watch on Flow Bikes. 600 meters. Poggy's looking back like he's riding on the track. Constantly looking back at Tom Pidcock. Tom's got to wait till the very last second. Just sit on Poggy's wheel all the way. That peloton's going to... It says Wout's only 4 seconds back from these guys. Where is he? There's Wout van Aert. Wout's coming. Peloton coming now. Looks like Bahrain Victorious leading the way here, guys. Ooh, they're gonna be sprinting at 100 meters out. I think they're sprinting at 100 meters out. I'm not looking at this, guys. I'm not looking at that. I want to watch the sprint all the way. Poggy on the front. Here comes Pidcock. Poggy kicks in his sprint right now. Pidcock sitting on his wheel. Wout's coming for 3rd place. Big sprint now. I think Mads Pedersen's coming. Pidcock comes around Poggy and probably loses by about 6 inches. Wout will get 3rd place, Pedersen 4th place. That's my guess right now. I don't know, guys. I'm going to look over at this one now. And yeah, it does say Poggy wins. Big. They got their arms around each other. Dude, I can't wait for the photo finish here. Poggy does win. So you can see there's about a 30-second delay to the video feed that I can see here. Poggy wins it over Tom Pidcock. Wout should have 3rd. And I think Mads Pedersen gets 4th place. Dude, Scotty Mac, this name looks very familiar to me. He says, hey, Colin, great coverage, dude. Scotty Mac, you've been here before. I know you have. It's been a while. It's been a while. Mattieu Trentin pulls by, gives Poggy a big hug. Jayco Alula riders here trying to figure who that is. Dude, it was so close. Dude, it's going to be like maybe half a bike wheel width. Between Poggy and Pidcock. Pidcock had a really nice sprint there at the finish. Really nice sprint finish. I think it was just a matter of Poggy let it go so late. There was so little road left. Urska's got the finish here to say hi to Poggy. So she's there to congratulate him. That was a great race. Pogi bleeds gold. So Pogi gets it even after he got beat up pretty bad. What is the next race for Pogi? Oh, sorry, that's Pitcock. We don't want him. Pogi's next race, guys. Come on. Looks like PCS just slowed down. The whole server's blowing up right now with Pogi's win. It's trying to load. Pogi just broke the 43-year curse that Fireworks told you about. So Pogi's next race will be Ron van Vlaanderen on April 5th. So he's going to be off for like basically 14 days. Then he's off for another 7 to Paris-Roubaix. Off 14 days to Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Tour of Romandy at the end of April, Tour de Suisse in June, and then Tour de France, which starts on July 4th this year. Let's look at the sprint again. Pogi gets out of the saddle. Pitcock is coming back. Dude, what a great finish. You know what? Great for Pogi winning. A really good placing for Pitcock there. Pitcock is on fire right now, guys. Almost gets the win over Pogi. Wout just gets third place. Let's see if we got all the stats here now, guys. Yeah, and PCS working very slow. Mother Cramden saying, yep, surprise MVDP faded at the end. Me too. Dude, I thought he was going to be right there. James Valera, thanks for all your work. James, thanks for being here. Charles, Todd Sullivan for Prez 2028. Thanks for the coverage. Much appreciated. Great race. Charles, thanks for being here, dude. Glad you found the channel. Appreciate you being here, dude. So, yeah, it was Taddy in first place, 6:35. What time is it, dudes? 9:52. This guy says he's going to be here at 10 o'clock. That's how I do it, guys. So, Taddy first place. Pitcock second. Great second place. Dudes, what about Wout getting third? Who would have said that? I wouldn't have. Pedersen. Dudes. He just, like, I think he broke his clavicle or something, or a shoulder blade and bones in his wrist just over a month ago. Gets fourth place. Corbin Strong for NSN Pro Cycling Team. Andre Vondrame, that was the Jaco Alula guy that was congratulating Pogi at the finish. Jasper Stuyven, who's won this race in the past. Mathieu van der Poel gets 8th place. Matteo Trentin stopped to see Pogi at the finish too. And then Eduardo Zambanini for Bahrain Victorious. Pogi walking the streets here, celebrating. I wonder how sore he is. He must be in pain from that. But, you know, the pain's offset by the adrenaline rush of winning. Awesome stuff. Dudes, I'd love to hang out for a bit longer. Eddie's asking if I'll cover the Tour of Langkawi. Dude, I will. I know the Tour of Langkawi is on Flow Bikes. I will cover it. Paris-Roubaix is the last remaining monument for the set for Pogi. That's right. Because he's already won the Il Lombardia. He won. That's the last monument of the year. That's not till October, but he's already won that. Don saying Poggi's only racing like 65 days this season. Other guys like 80 to 85. Scotty Mack, crazy finish. Poggi is such a great all-round finisher. Usually the stage racers don't have the sprint finish, but he does. Sagan was a great puncher. Pogi is generational talented. Yeah, he is, dude. Okay, dudes, that's it for today. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow. But, dudes, Monday we got the Basque Country starting. Is it the Basque Country Monday? Hang on. No, it's Catalonia. Catalonia starts on Monday, guys. They're just showing the crash highlights. I just want to go through this quick if PCS will load up here. So, yeah, March 23rd, Catalonia. It's the 21st today, so we'll be covering Catalonia on Monday. That's 7 days. And we've also got 3 one-day races in there during that same time frame. So we're going to cover all that. I got to go sell a truck right now. I got to get out of this house today. And, dudes, don't forget to, like, some of you new guys that just popped in here. I don't know where you're from, Scotty. I was hoping you'd say. I'm going to start doing baseball videos coming up here soon. Just like this. Colin's commentary as Colin tries to understand the game of baseball. I'm going to look like a total idiot, but I love it. I love making fun of myself. I have no problems doing it. You guys can dump on me anytime you want. Dudes, I'm out of here. I'm shutting down. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you dudes on Monday morning for the next stage race, 7 days long, Catalonia.